which year does year 3 look like for Jaden Daniels? Year 1 or year 2? That's it. Year 1, is he the revelation at the position?
Year 1.
Is he the revelation at the position that we saw in his rookie season? Or is he a guy who is slight of body, who will get knocked around, who will take unnecessary shots potentially, and then doesn't answer the bell because he's hurt? No fault of his own, but is that what it is? Or is he the man? And we're going to say, and then the whole idea of who's the best playmaker on the team and where's the playmaking going to come from becomes that much more stupid. I don't know. And then, of course, all of it plays into Dan Quinn's future viability, which is, I did not choose to make a down. But you take a look at, at their defense. They added Odafe Owe, who is a really good football player. Leo Chanel from the Chiefs. That's a really good football player as well. Mikey Sanders still is a dynamite back-end guy and a leader of the team. Obviously I'm biased when it comes to him. But can they put together enough wins to get back in the mix? Or was that just a rocket ship season 1 for Jaden Daniels and Dan Quinn together that they're not going to be able to get back?
Yeah.
And those are my 4 downs for the Washington Commanders. Did I miss anything, gents? In your estimation?
For them? No.
Okay.
No, I think it's all kind of hinges on the quarterback and who can make some plays for him.
Okay.
Can Terry McLaurin get back to that guy from a couple years ago? I mean, last year just got so derailed.
Let's go to Josh in Kentucky to finish things up. What's up, Josh?
Hey, Rich. Just love the show, man. How you doing?
What do you want to do, Josh?
Let's knock out this Houday Nation Bengals win-loss.
Okay. We don't have to. Well, you're the 4th one. I shouldn't say that. All right, let's see if we could sneak this in before the end of the show here. What happens week 1 when the Buccaneers visit the Bengals?
Yeah, gotta win the opener.
Okay, and then you're at the Texans.
Yeah, I think we drop our first road.
Then you're at the Steelers.
Oh, we own Steelers, man. That's a dub.
2-1 home against the Jaguars.
This is where it gets weird. They played us tough last year. I think it's a sneaky loss.
2-2 at the Dolphins.
We own Miami.
3-2 at the Ravens.
I think we take the first against the Ravens, sure.
4-2 home for the Titans.
Me and my wife will actually be at that game, so let's pray for a win.
All right, 5-2 now in the home of the World Cup champs in Madrid at the Falcons.
Yeah, quarterback stitch, shaky win, shaky loss. I think we win it.
Okay, 4 wins in a row now. 6-2 back in the States against the Steelers to try and sweep.
Yeah, I'll take the split with Pittsburgh. We dropped that one.
Okay, now you are 6-3 at the Commanders on a Monday night.
I mean, just like your 4th down, too many questions with the Commanders. I think we take the win.
7-3 home for the Saints.
Yeah, I'll take the win there.
8-3 at the Browns.
It's a toughie, but I'll give them the benefit of a doubt with a late win for the Browns.
8-4 home for the Chiefs.
Can't stand Mahomes. Wish him the best, but please God win this one.
9-1, 2-3-4 at the Panthers.
Trying not to go higher register. I'll take the win against the Panthers.
10-4 at the Colts.
Yeah, this is a toughie again. I think last season was a fluke. We take the win with the Colts.
11-4. Let's finish up strong. Ravens at Bengals on a Thursday night.
Sure, why not? Give it to Houday Nation.
12-4, and then the Browns.
Let's close it out with the dub.
13-4, says Josh in Kentucky. Thanks for calling in. Josh in Kentucky. 13-4.
Seems a little high.
Jordan in Hesperia and Jack in Columbus had him 14-3, and Kyle in Florida had him 13-4. A lot of Houday Nation feeling really good.
Feeling good.
I'm taking off for visiting days for our kids. O'Shea Jackson Jr. will be in this chair tomorrow doing a double dip.
O'Shea's on his way.
And then Seth Rollins is back to guest host this show on Thursday and Friday. Then I'll be back Monday from Michigan for Kyle Whittingham's golf tournament. We'll be there live. Rich Eisen here with some advice. If high-interest credit card debt is grinding you down, it might be time to call an audible with a SoFi personal loan. It consolidates your debt into one low monthly payment with no fees required. And with as soon as the same-day funding, you can make the right play fast. Call an audible on your debt today at SoFi.com/debtplay. Loans originated by SoFi Bank N.A. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891. Fast funds terms apply at SoFi.com/debtplay. Rich Eisen here. Running a small business means every hire matters. A bad hire costs time and money, but the right one helps your business grow. The challenge? Finding that person without sorting through resumes. That's where LinkedIn Hiring Pro comes in. It screens candidates so you can focus on conversations with qualified talent. With Hiring Pro, you can hire with confidence and build the team you need. Join the 2.7 million small businesses using LinkedIn to hire. Get started by posting your job for free at linkedin.com/Eisen. Terms and conditions apply.
Baltimore Orioles baseball.
Here's the slumping Leody Taveras. Rojas very in at third, anticipating a bunt. And Taveras gets into one. It's driven to center field and deep. Thomas is back. He's out of room. And that baby is long gone. Leody Taveras busts out a two-run shot to dead center field. And I think it reached the batter's eye. 2-1 Baltimore.
Catch all the action right here on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
For pest control that packs a punch, BAM! Call on the experts at BAM Pest Control. Attention Greenville, BAM Pest Control is here to protect what matters most. Whether it's your business, your home, or your peace of mind. They don't just eliminate pests, they knock them out. BAM Pest Control is #1 in insect control, rodent control, and yard services like fire ants and mosquitoes. BAM! You're insect-free, safe, and comfortable. Call the experts at BAM Pest Control on Hooker Road in Greenville, 252-751-3160. BAM!
The stifling heat of summer, the bitter cold of winter. What do they have in common? The extreme temperatures of both force your home's heating and cooling system to work overtime to keep you comfortable. And that can cost you a lot of money. Fortunately, your neighbors at Greenville Utilities have several ways you can save energy. And that means saving you money on your utility bills. Just go to GUC.com and look for ways to save. That's GUC.com.
Vacation should be about relaxing, not wondering about what's happening back home.
With SCI Technologies, you don't have to. Your property is protected from every angle. Cameras watching, fire protection, the alerts are there before a small problem becomes a big one.
And if something does happen, you know instantly. A motion alert, a quick glance at your phone, and you're back to relaxing.
Because real security doesn't just protect your property, it protects your peace of mind. So go ahead, unplug, unwind, and enjoy the trip.
We've got the rest.
SCI Technologies, protecting what matters no matter where you are.
Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Aiden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live.
University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern has been serving the tech repair needs of Eastern North Carolina since 2006. And as one of the only Apple-authorized service providers east of Raleigh, all our technicians are Apple certified, and we only use genuine Apple parts. Your iPhone and Mac warranties are safe with us. Have questions or need service? Call 252-558-1280 or visit us online at universitypccare.com. University PC Care, your one-stop shop for service on everything Apple.
Phelps Chevrolet is the dealer to see, for a car or a truck or an SUV. The best service and quality, that's the Phelps guarantee. Phelps Chevrolet, the name you can trust. Phelps Chevrolet, you can count on us. The name you can depend on. Phelps Chevrolet.
Get you one. Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
This is the Pirate Nation, and we are pirates because all you have to do to get anybody excited here is go, Purple!
You guys are rocking. The city's awesome, and I love you guys.
Sumo Kongbe hit, driven back, ECU standing tall.
The biggest thing about Pirate Nation is we kind of get it for as small a community as we are. We really get everybody involved.
Y'all are intimidating guys. I'm saying y'all are famous. Y'all are celebrity type guys, and that's intimidating.
We never lose a tailgate. That's the one thing. Undefeated.
Go Pirate! Yeah.
Live from the First Flight Credit Union Studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here inside the First Flight Credit Union Studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We are on 1250-930 online, pr927fm.com, and you can find us on YouTube. We'll be hanging out for the next 3 hours, so what is on your sports mind? We are another day closer to football, 46 days away on the David Price Construction Countdown to Kickoff, and we'll talk Pirate football, college football, NFL on today's show. Hit some baseball topics as well with our guests, including Mike Mullis here in hour number one, Brandon Golden in hour number two. A couple of guys that Brandon Golden has worked with individually, making headlines over the last couple of weeks. Ethan Norby getting drafted and Chase Burns getting a fat contract with the Cincinnati Reds. We'll talk to Brandon Golden about some baseball topics. He was at the All-Star game as well, so we'll hit on some of that with BG in hour number two. We have another Appliances Superstore opponent preview and a familiar name. We've had a lot of kind of new names in the play-by-play world for some of these American teams, but Dave Woloshin has been calling Memphis football for a long time. He'll join us again on Pirate Radio to talk about a very interesting team. New coach and a solid coach with Charles Huff. They always have a good roster, but they're kind of picked in the middle of the American with East Carolina. We'll get Dave's outlook on what Memphis football looks like in 2026. And Bryce Williams will join us as we'll go Pirate Radio Outdoors and talk Pirate football with Bryce. The American Media Days coming up. Brian Bailey will be there, so we'll check in with BB later this week. But yeah, now's the time to start talking some football. We got Shirley Rhodes here. We got Jared Watkins and head of the table, Mike Mullis. What's up, Mully, man?
Hey, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Hope
good.
You are.
Oh, everything's good.
Mully,
how cool is it that we keep getting to watch Pitt County kids play sports on ESPN?
How cool is it that I looked in the dugout and the head coach is a guy I've known my entire life?
Yeah.
Jack Allen is coaching that team. And so I've known him and his family since I was a child and had no idea that his team was playing in Georgia. It's an elimination game, Georgia versus North Carolina on ESPN.
Yeah, it's neat. So, I mean, it's again, we're spoiled in Eastern North Carolina, man, between, as it relates to diamond sports especially. My wife was at a conference in the western part of the state last week. Got to having a conversation with a peer and said, so you're from Greenville? Yeah, Greenville, North Carolina. And the lady goes, oh, but, Pitt County, like, man, my daughter plays softball and you guys are always so good. And my son's a baseball player and, he loves East Carolina. And so anyway, it's a well-earned reputation.
That's pretty cool. You got to be known for something, and for us, it is baseball, softball, Sportstown USA, Sports Illustrated, once called Greenville.
Yeah, that's right. That was a cool thing.
Mully, as I look at today's Pirate Radio Live preview on Facebook, I see the guest, and it's got Coach Mike Mullis, and it says Mully's World Cup final thoughts. The road ends with Spain hoisting the cup. Was 2026 a success for soccer in America? So I guess that's where we have to begin.
Who decided? Is that a J-Bone joke there?
It's not J-Bone.
Okay, all right. Who?
I don't know, but I need your final thoughts.
I'm glad it's fine. I mean, it was fine. I would tell you, I was in a position where I was kind of forced to watch that last match, if you will, on the pitch, and it kind of reinforced some of my aggravation with the sport. The flopping was at an all-time high. Looks like we're getting a little rain.
Goodness, they are playing in a downpour. When are they going to
kind of out of nowhere
call this thing?
Well, it must be one of those just passing through kind of storms, but. When it went the 2 15-minute overtime periods, I didn't understand why that wouldn't just be a 30-minute overtime period. And I was told something about changing ends of the field. I don't understand why they don't just stop the clock like every other sport. Just stop the clock instead of adding time to the end. But all in all, I do really, truly, genuinely mean this from my sports fan heart.
Okay.
That I am impressed with the fanaticism, the passion,
right.
the way that these folks they sell out all out for their clubs and really do love the game. So it's not a surprise to me that it is the number one sport in the world, and the passion that goes with it is something that's really cool to watch. And quite frankly, as a baseball lover, I'm a little bit jealous that the passion for our game is waning the way it is.
Great amount of respect for them.
By the way, Jared Watkins on the audio production today.
Yeah.
So if anything goes haywire, that is why. J-Bone.
Yeah, okay.
Is over there. Mully, I agree. The flopping's egregious, but I'm used to it. I'm able to look past it at this point. I
think maybe you get that immunity, too, from watching NBA.
And there's another reason. The NBA flops. Every pass play in the NFL, somebody's calling for a flag or complaining about a flag.
That's a great point.
So it's everywhere. It's egregious. I know. I get it. But it's unfortunately part of the game, just like it is in the NBA now, unfortunately, and just like it is on a pass play in the NFL. But I will say, the stopping the clock thing, why have an arbitrary time of extra time rather than just stopping the clock?
No,
and why are we counting up instead of down? There's two things that I think we can go ahead and fix,
right,
and we'll be okay.
Well, and again, it was interesting to me as the game regular time ran out. Everybody around me was going 4 minutes, 6 minutes, 9 minutes, like they were trying to guess how many minutes go back on the clock, and there's no clear indication of why, but the flops apparently generate the opportunity to have more time. I also think it's really interesting how the officials address the players. It's almost like you're watching a kindergarten teacher scold. Yes, that's exactly. They put their hand out. They're very animated with. They're basically telling them to shut your mouth, and they go to timeout. So anyway, man, those are the things that aggravate me. But I guess I was told that is it next year that we get the Women's World Cup. The ladies go at it, and so we won't have to wait long for another big round of soccer.
Is that also here in America? Let's see.
I don't know that.
I don't know.
Women's World Cup. We'll find that out real quick.
And there's a lot less flopping in women's. I'm just putting that out there.
Well, the women go through childbirth. They're tougher than men.
Fair.
Let's see. Hosted in South America. But hopefully, at least the times will line up, right? You know what I'm saying?
That's all we can hope for.
Well, I do think about that when there are Olympics or World Cup. Like, am I going to be able to watch this, or is this going on at 3 a.m. or whatever?
Yeah.
Again, these things bother me, Mully. I think about these things at night.
Well, I guess that would go back to my enjoyment of the KBO during COVID. It was you had to watch that at some unique times.
KBO. There we go. All right. Let's check in with the chat gang real quick because we do have a question for Mully. Jerry says, hello. We are the PRL chat gang. Also says, congrats to Mr. Beast.
I don't like the way he looks.
Are we talking about Jerry or Mr. Beast?
Mr. Beast.
Oh, okay. Congrats.
I respected Jerry.
I'll tell you who didn't say that. His wife, apparently. He said, congrats to Mr. Beast on his wedding. Wish him a lifetime of happiness.
Yeah.
I didn't know that happened.
Yep.
Well, I knew he was engaged. I didn't realize he was.
That dude,
married.
and yet he has, I don't know if that's all. He has certainly changed his appearance in an incredible way.
Okay. Tom Brady style, or
yeah, I mean he's got like a freaking jawline, and you're like, man, he had to go see a Swiss doctor somewhere and get some kind of cream and clear and whatever else. So, but nonetheless, he's clearly put the work. He's got guns. I mean, the dude looks like, I saw him again. I saw some clip where he was at the World Cup. Had his bride, I guess, with him, and was shaking hands with all the big dogs up in the box. And so anyway, yeah.
Yeah, he went through some sort of exercise regimen not too long ago because he wanted to slim down and gain some muscle. So he did like a whole series of videos on that. So,
well, it would kind of stink to be Mrs. Beast, though.
I don't think it'd be a bad job at all.
Good point. Pike liked the stream.
What's up, Pike?
Hunter says, good evening, cowards.
Good evening, cowards.
Good evening to you, Hunter. Jerry's got a question we'll get to in a moment. Kenny says, watching the fans' participation and how they found out how great America is was priceless. The games, kind of boring. That was his World Cup.
Okay.
Final take. Jerry says, Mully, tell us your thoughts on the British Open from last week. Also, the rulings involving Bryson and Scotty. I don't know the Scotty thing, but I saw. So, Bryson DeChambeau did a little bush hogging in the rough, I guess, and made his shot a little easier. I don't know. It's kind of funny, gamesmanship, but then he was trying to act like he didn't do anything. Like, hey, dude, we kind of saw what you were doing over here. Knocking down tall grass, right? Making the shot easier.
Well, and he stepped on the grass as he goes to address his ball. And listen, at the core of this, the word inadvertent. So they ruled that he didn't mean to do what he did, but nonetheless, it was a rules violation.
So they did give him a penalty.
Inadvertent,
okay.
Improvement of the lie or whatever it was. So I'm not the biggest DeChambeau guy, and the way he acted when that ruling was, again, going back to the officials in the World Cup treating a kid like a kindergartner, with him standing there and his arms flailing and kind of stomping his feet or whatever. At the end of the day, he took his club back. In the line at which he took it back, the grass had been laid down on purpose or inadvertently. Now, Scheffler came out and said, I've played tons of rounds with him. He may be a lot of things, but he's not a cheater. Rory McIlroy came out and said, I don't like him either way. But what he did was a rules violation. So I thought it was a fantastic finish. Fox, man, I'd never even heard of that guy. But to watch those, like the final four holes and the stretch he was coming down, it was unbelievable.
Yeah, awesome finish, and you had drama mixed in, so a great final major to the 2026 season.
Well, the fun part is now we head towards the FedEx Cup, and that's always listen. When you add the amount of money that these dudes are playing for, it creates an additional level of intrigue, and so I mean, all in all, this season started to draw me back to the game that it kind of lost me with the Live separation, and obviously it looks like Live that thing is running out of gas and will be done as this season wraps up. But I enjoyed that finish, and you talk about times lining up. It was kind of cool to be able to watch it, starting at 3:00 in the morning or whatever, and not that I was up to watch it quite that early, but anyway, I enjoyed it, and again, to listen to Fox talk about that last putt, he goes, I don't even know how I took it back. And he makes 11.5 footer. And for a second, I didn't know if the ball was going to get there. And then it falls in the kind of the side door. High drama. And again, I thought it was pretty cool.
I don't know exactly what this means. I will read it on ESPN.com. Live Golf suffered a potential setback Tuesday when the PGA Tour, European Tour, and Asian Tour announced a strategic alliance aimed at a global collaboration likely to affect the partnership the Asian Tour had with Live. So I guess the Asian Tour and Live had something cooked up.
Yeah, they were getting points that way.
Gotcha.
Standing.
Okay. So that and again, take away all that stuff, it affects the majors. You can get in.
Yeah, that's right. And, the only person it bothers me for is I hope our boy Harold Varner can find his way clear this and continue his career. Now, having said that, if he doesn't, he made a great financial move by going to the LIV Tour and made no bones about it. So I think he can do about what he wants to do. But I would think he's still got some really good golf in him, and it would be great to get to see him play some more.
So there used to be like the Hooters Tour, Mully. Is there still like a minor league?
There's a minor league Corn Ferry.
Yeah.
And I mean, at one point it was the Nike Tour, and it's been all kinds of things. But the Corn Ferry Tour has been out there for a while, and it looks like there's going to be a number of guys that potentially have to play their way back onto the PGA.
That's what I was going to say. If you do this where they have to kind of start from the bottom, I think that would make it interesting.
Well, the problem is, what's it do to those guys that are grinding on the Corn Ferry Tour that needed that path? And now, let's say you put 20 golfers out there that are former card-carrying members of the PGA, that's going to cost somebody some opportunity. But look, man, they've rejuggled. I'd have to really defer to a true golf expert to explain how they rejuggled the ways, the different paths to get to the PGA Tour and the limited exemptions and just all the different things. So it's not quite what it once was, where there were really basically two ways to get there. There are now a number of ways to get again a permanent position on the PGA Tour.
And Mully, can you explain this a little more? Again, ESPN.com. Ryan Fox has become the new face of playing quickly in a sport that could use a good example. The 39-year-old Fox took all of 22 seconds to send the final putt on its way. He said, quote, I need to make sure this comes across right. It's not that difficult to pick a shot, pick a club. I get in there, it all happens quick. I guess he is an advocate for playing faster.
Yeah, well, and it's all stylistic. Listen, there's a group of guys, and if they're listening, they know exactly who I'm talking about, that play at Brook Valley, and they're all above average amateur golfers. You go play with them, and there are 2 or 3 balls in the air the whole time. Like it is almost a sprint. Then there are the average groups at any country club or even municipal course, whatever, that those guys are playing in 3.5 hours, and they go out first, they get in, they've already had lunch and a couple of cocktails before the next group gets in, because of pace of play. It's very stylistic. I'm a guy that I really believe a clip. I don't care how you play. Let's play quick. Like, let's keep it moving. I have played with a number of guys over time that, they will kind of, I don't say stall, but they don't take advantage of the downtime that golf offers. So if there's 4 of us on the green and you're the last one to putt, you can walk around the green and get a feel for what your putt's going to look like before it's actually your time to putt. But I've played with those guys that will just stand there, freeze up, not move until it's their turn, and then everybody's got to wait and watch them walk around the green.
Do you do that out of preference or out of decency for the next group behind you? I mean, it's got to be a little bit of both, right? But or do you just prefer to play that way?
For me, Clip, there's nothing worse than looking back down the middle of the fairway behind me, and there's a group posed up in the middle waiting on our group. Yeah, it's the old hands on the hips, or they got the leg crossed, they're leaning on the club. Listen, I had an opportunity to meet Brant Snedeker. This is a number of years back in Pinehurst, right before the Open.
Name drop.
Well, it was, but it's relevant. I was down there with a group of guys, and one of Brant Snedeker's things is he is a quick putter. Now, he's got, maybe that's why he's putted his way off the PGA Tour largely, but nonetheless had a great career. I think he's probably still out there in some capacity. But we actually had a chance to have a beer with Snedeker, and he one of the guys that I was with said, "Hey man, what's the number one fault you see in amateur golfers?" And he goes, "They take too long to go to look at putts." He said they'll walk around and all this stuff. He said, but the chances of them, number one, repeating their stroke. Okay, you don't play enough to be able to flush up the stroke. Sometimes you cut it a little bit. Sometimes you may hook it a little bit. You may miss the center of the club face. He's like, but these guys go around, look at every angle. He said if they would just walk up and putt the first thing they see, their results will probably be better because they won't overthink what they're trying to do.
Yeah. All right, good advice. So, and you have taken that to
look,
heart.
And let me tell you something, man. That's what, when I walk up, I look at a putt, and I either feel like, I got a chance to make this because I feel like I see it, or I don't see anything, so I'm just going to try to get it close to the hole and make the next putt.
Yeah. Mike Mullis joining us here today, Pirate Radio Live. Let's take a break, come back. Can you go another segment?
Yeah, only if we talk about ABS and college baseball.
Well, I do have baseball topics when we return.
Sweet.
So we'll certainly put that one on the list. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday after this.
Are you looking to purchase a new home, or are you considering refinancing your current mortgage? This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Joanne Weir, at 531-1148.
Joanne Weir, in MLS 75974. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender in MLS 208516.
Doug Henry of Greenville is looking for your trade-in and your business. Doug Henry of Greenville is right on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial, and always right on the price and looking to beat every offer out there. Just bring it in and you won't be disappointed. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. And you can always check them out online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Doug Henry, right on the corner and right on the price.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
Michaels & Gakwe Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gakwe, and our mission at Michaels & Gakwe is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gakwe are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gakwe Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
You want the college experience, the campus, the community, the feeling that your life is about to take shape. At Pitt Community College, you get all of that. PCC graduates move on to a university or launch careers they love with little or no debt. Registration for fall semester is going on now. Classes begin August 14th. Your future, your college. Pitt Community College. Let's get started. Start your future today at pittcc.edu/get started.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation! This is your hometown team at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram with the Summer Hot Deals event that's making waves across eastern North Carolina. Score 8% below MSRP on 2026 Ram 1500 Tradesman Crew Cabs, 12% below MSRP on Bighorn, Lone Star, and Laramie models, and an unbelievable 15% below MSRP on Rebel, Limited, and Tungsten Crew Cabs. Now's the time to upgrade your ride. From all of us at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, proud supporters of Pirate Radio and Pirate Nation. Remember, drive a little to save a lot.
If you're hungry for a great steak with honest-to-goodness flavor, head over to Larry's Steakhouse, open Monday through Saturday at 11 a.m., serving up hand-cut, aged ribeyes, tender grilled salmon, bold grilled shrimp, and juicy grilled pork chops, all right off the flame. Pile your plate high with a 25-item salad bar. Try one of our hearty daily lunch specials. Larry's Steakhouse, good food, good folks, and a good time. Located at 2800 East 10th Street across from the old Highway Patrol Station. Call 751-6510 for takeout and reservations. Larry's Steakhouse.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
This is former ECU defensive coordinator Greg Hudson, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Boom!
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Ready to take the next step? Fall classes at Pitt Community College are enrolling now. Whether you're starting college, earning a degree, learning a new skill, or preparing for a better career, Pitt Community College has affordable programs designed to fit your life. Visit pcc.edu today and enroll for the fall semester. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live.
Can I?
Mike Mullis is here. What's up, Mully?
Hey, buddy. J-Bone, I was looking for a little more animation in the reintroduction of the host here, Clip Brock.
I like to just read the ad and send it to Clip.
Maybe an elongated hears.
Yeah. No, that doesn't really fit this program.
Well, it's so creative, though. We've never seen anybody do that before.
Probably a reason.
Yeah.
And the reason is you. Can I tell you I had a great lunch from Fifth Street Hardware?
Yeah, you know where I had lunch today?
Fifth Street Hardware?
Absolutely.
I had the Carolina burger for the first time. A lot of places have a Carolina burger. We're going to throw some slaw, some chili, some mustard on it and call it a Carolina burger. Like, that was a damn Carolina burger.
Okay.
And the chili, I love a hearty, meaty chili.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the damn chili was about a burger in its own.
Yeah.
I recommend the Carolina burger at Fifth Street Hardware.
Yeah.
What'd you have?
Went a little healthier. I had a grilled chicken sandwich.
And I don't know why you need to mention that. Speaking of mentioning things.
It was outstanding.
I don't know.
Grilled chicken.
Why you had to do that?
Unsweet tea, carrots and celery.
So, Mully, I hear about this explosive diarrhea thing going around.
That hearty chili will bring.
Well, since the dawn of time, yes. But like are they really saying don't eat lettuce and healthy foods and stuff? Or
listen, isn't that part of the reason you eat lettuce and healthy foods is
to help
for a little help,
Excuse me, flow.
So I'm not gonna not eat.
Well, people were like, "It's the lettuce at Taco Bell." I'm like, "Yeah, it's the lettuce. That's what the Taco Bell getting at, the lettuce,
not the
horse meat with Diablo sauce."
I'll be honest with you, I haven't eaten in Taco Bell in a long time. But when I was playing ball, we parked, like we would catch the bus right beside a Taco Bell right at times. So we would get back and we would just go destroy Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Okay. So for 100 and some games, half those games, I probably ate Taco Bell 50 times. I didn't know Taco Bell had lettuce.
What is this green substance?
When I think Taco Bell, I am not thinking lettuce. I'm going bean burrito, no onions.
Which is why Mully has a clean bill of health today.
Well, hopefully.
Today.
But I mean, I was at a fine establishment in Zebulon over the weekend. They're like, "Do you want lettuce on the sandwich?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going to get a side salad too."
Look, we went to dinner Saturday night at a friend's house and picked up a salad. My wife wanted salad. And we walk in and she goes, "Lettuce?"
So it is a thing. I mean,
there's a phobia. It's very unfair to the lettuce industry.
I know, and to chef salad lovers like myself. I would love to eat healthy, and they won't let me.
I think you go get one, and if it happens, there's double the benefit.
That is true.
The problem too is that it's not 100% sure that it's the lettuce that's the problem, because the positive test that they did for that company that they were targeting that was associated with Taco Bell, it was a false positive. So they can't even say for sure that it was
Here we
lettuce
go. The old
that did
Holt
it.
Nailer. Fake news.
Yeah, the FDA
COVID
admitted
of
that they
lettuce.
messed up. It was a false positive. So
And nobody's
they can't say for sure that it's lettuce. They just think it's some sort of produce.
Has anybody died?
No.
Okay.
But you know what? Great segue. False positive into the ABS.
There we go.
You're
And
welcome, Mully.
Yeah.
Isn't ABS?
It's close to IBS.
That's what I was looking for. All right. So, yeah, I'd forgotten, Mully, that
Look at that guy.
Thanks, Jared.
Look at that guy.
Perfect timing.
First day on the job.
Look,
He's got
man.
all these new buttons.
Nailed it.
I have a general idea of where everything is. It takes a minute to find something.
By the way, Jamie says, hey now.
Hey now.
And Jerry, I guess going on our golf talk from last segment, if you think long, you think wrong. All right. Mully, I guess it was last Wednesday the news came out, so it's almost been a week, but it was the day after you were on. So
Yeah.
I've not spoken with you about the challenge, the ABS in college baseball, which will be instituted 2027. Next season?
Yes.
Oh, okay. For ballparks that have the technology to do so.
I mean,
What are you chuckling at?
I just think that is, hey, let's implement a new rule that, hell, not everybody can do it anyway. I mean, is there anything more NCAA than that?
Yeah, okay.
And now, if you did it by league and said, okay, the SEC, just for example, because, we know that's where the money's at, the SEC as a league is going to put this in.
I would think they would do it that way, right?
Well,
They're not going to say arbitrary ballparks. I would think it would be a league thing, but I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I don't know.
But I mean, okay, look at a ball. Look at the American. How many state? And maybe they all will have it. I don't know. Here's my arguments with it. Not arguments. My concerns. Number one, the last thing we need is another break in a game. Okay. Number two, please tell me how and who will make the decision.
No, that was my thing last week. I'm just imagining Cliff Godwin being pissed that a guy uses a challenge in the second inning with the bases empty. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because in the majors, it's a very quick tap by the players. The managers have nothing to do with it.
Right. And there's somebody that is sitting, waiting on that review.
Okay.
Who's going to sit and watch? So
you're talking about that part of it. Okay. Yeah. Chandler had a good question. Will it be on the scoreboard? Because that's the best part of it, the reveal and the crowd reaction.
So East Carolina does have the capability of putting a TrackMan strike zone on the scoreboard.
Drama.
So, well, listen, let's go down that path because I think this is another consideration. Number one, if a guy is listed on the roster at 6'1", and in all actuality, he's 5'10", are we going to adjust the roster, and then how do we adjust the strike zone off of?
I forgot about that.
Number two.
I forgot about that.
I want you to think about this long and hard. The big league umpires, which are the best in the game, are wrong about 10% of the time. Well, as we look at the hierarchy of college baseball, the American is getting umpires that are kind of down the line significantly. They weren't good enough to be big league guys, and now you're going to give them the undesirable task of having a college freshman review a ball strike. They're wrong. Now, the third part of this argument or concern, what is the fan base at East Carolina going to do to that umpire that's wrong? They're going to eviscerate that guy. So I think we'll probably see umpires go, you know what?
I'm done.
Either pay me a whole lot more, or this just ain't worth it.
Our buddy Chris that does it.
Yeah. I mean, they're just going to get murdered.
And, how many challenges do you get, Mully? Because you're right. I mean, these guys are going to miss more calls than the big league guys. So do you get more challenges?
I think what happens is if you get your two, I think you find that the two continues to roll over because there's going to be I work very, very hard as an analyst to, number one, stay kind of not lean the way that my heart leans a lot of times as it relates to the Pirates. But I also really try to stay neutral with the umpires. But this past year, it became increasingly difficult to do so, to where the strike zone really became a part of the game. We had to talk about it because it was so terribly inconsistent. So And what it's going to do, you would think theoretically, is it's going to force more offense into a game that's already offense-centric, because the strike zone's going to come back to the middle of the plate, and there's going to be...
We're not going to get those calls.
You're not going to get the borderline calls. So, and here's the other thing, in a college game with umpires that are maybe 75% right, 80% right, whatever their number is, I would like to look it up and need to. How many games are we going to have strike three, bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, full count, helmet tap? Oh, actually, it was ball four, walk-off.
I would say quite a few.
I guarantee it happens before the second week of the season.
All right. Put that on the for what? Nationwide or for ECU?
No, across the game.
Yeah.
Across the game. But I mean, I just...
It sounds like you're against implementing it, or...
I just think this is this is... We're putting the roof on the house we don't have a foundation on.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Let's get it to where think about the variance in coverage of games when you're just trying to watch a game in the American Athletic or the American Conference, and you're watching a broadcast from XYZ as opposed to what you get with East Carolina. If we're not even consistent on that basis, that's not to mention the stuff that you get through Flow TV at the CAA or what. Let's get that to be a consistent product, whether or not it's the broadcasters. Okay, that's almost irrelevant. Give me a reasonable broadcast where I can see a replay that offers some relevance. If I can't show a replay at first base, how in the hell am I going to have a consistent strike zone judge?
Are you okay if it is league-based, kind of like states make their own laws? Leagues are going to say, SEC, we're doing this. ACC has the capability, but the Pac-12 or whatever will not be implementing it.
I think, I guess.
And then we get to a regional where we are doing it, and some team hasn't done it all year. That's going to be interesting,
right?
Yeah.
So I just think, man, it's another kind of half-pregnant thought process of, it seems like a great idea because they're doing it in the big leagues. You know how many things that should be implemented here from the big leagues before ABS?
What do we got?
What's
number one on your list?
Limit the number of pickoffs.
Okay.
Let's start there.
Okay.
Let's make a pitcher come in and have to face three. Let's do some things that actually enhance stuff. Everything that we had gotten as an improvement due to the pitch clock with the flow and the volume of action in the game is all now being negated.
Sounds like the things you want are hey, let's speed it up a little. The thing you're getting is let's slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, but you're just getting more interruptions.
Yeah.
And it's like, again, on a broadcast, we'll go, well, here we go. I don't know how many times this year we got no outs in the game. We got a replay before we got an out.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Anyway,
I like how fired up you are about this.
Well, it's again, man, I just think it's kind of half cocked. I think if there was anybody there that was actually on the field, I don't think he'll mind me sharing this. I asked Jeff Palumbo today. I said, Coach, how are they going to do this? He goes, I have no idea.
Wow. Okay.
So anyway,
love it.
Yeah.
Mully, is Nolan Arenado a Hall of Famer? Initially, would you say no?
I think he's very, very borderline, but you start thinking about the other guys that have not gotten in for whatever reason. Certainly would lead you to think no, but he's had a great career.
Now, the great thing about baseball stats, you can kind of formulate them how you want to make it, to prop a guy up or maybe prop him down, if that's the thing. So, Nolan Arenado is one of 6 players in Major League Baseball history with 2,000 hits, 350 homers, 10 Gold Gloves. Those other players are Ken Griffey Jr., Willie Mays, Mike Schmidt, Johnny Bench, Al Kaline. So,
put him in.
That's what I'm saying. I read that today, holy crap.
Yeah.
Nolan Arenado is a Hall of Famer. The double-digit Gold Gloves, he's always been that. But 350 homers, I think those numbers. I think if you asked, and you're you know baseball more than most, but ask a regular baseball fan, is he a Hall of Famer? I think there is that silence and that
And I think
I don't know
if he played at a market
right
that was different, and he had
so he's Colorado, Arizona for most of his,
that's right,
if not all of
and
his career.
Did he have a stop with the Cardinals?
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's part of the problem is there's a lack of exposure. If he did that as a Yankee, I mean, you put those numbers up against Derek Jeter, they're going to be better.
He led the National League in home runs 3 times, RSBI twice, 5-time Silver Slugger, 8-time All-Star. So, I mean, yeah, the accolades are there. And then, but anytime you have a short list and those are the names you're with, you're like, all right.
Put him in.
Kind of sounds like the Chris Johnson argument.
Yeah, a little bit, because Chris Johnson, your first thought is no, and then you look at his yards and what he did and who's ahead of him. They are pretty much all in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I think of like the list of like 2,000-yard rushers. It's like him and Jamal Lewis are not in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's a good point. Also, Mully,
Jamal Lewis. Wow.
He had a lot of drugs on him at one point.
That was a big unit.
Yeah, he was a big fella. Mully, what is it like? We've seen this with ECU baseball a few years ago. Have you ever been a part of a double-digit win streak? Player, coach? I'm sure you have at some point, right? But the Red Sox doing what they're doing right now, 14 going for 15 in a row is amazing. They were pretty much dead to rights, and now 9 before the All-Star break. They haven't lost since coming out of the All-Star break, and they'll play the Orioles tonight on Pirate Radio looking for 15 in a row.
You know who hates this? Joey Cora.
Yeah.
He's at the house going, man.
Because you got to have the scapegoat, and he's the scapegoat.
Man, maybe they should have fired me.
And was I the problem?
Right. You know what? One of my favorite movies, not just baseball movies, but favorite movies, is Moneyball. And you watch that and you see what the A's did. And these teams, quite frankly, kind of remind you of that, that team, that era of the Oakland Athletics. But, it's impressive. At any time, man, you can – I mean, I've been fortunate at various levels to win 20-plus games in a row and things like that. And really, the whole time you're doing it, you're trying not to think about, it's all right, guys, we'll take tonight for tonight. It's all the coach speak, but it's also true.
And sometimes if you can do that and be like, hey, if we lose one at this point, what a run. Like, you kind of take the pressure off, you play better.
Well, the scary part is you do that, and there's no way they do this. All right, let's take it to a regular season. You go undefeated, and you go into the playoffs, and you're like, man, can we go the whole way? If you look at the NFL, you got the Miami Dolphins, and that's it.
The UCLA thing from this year, where they almost ran the table the entire way
on fire,
and it's like, do they need to slip up at some point? And it got them in the regional, unfortunately.
Yep. Sometimes it's you do feel like you need to drop a game just to reset.
All right. Anything else? We'll talk to Brandon Golden about Chase Burns getting a big
how about
deal.
that? I still think I know we got a lot of money, 105, but I just think they got a pretty good deal.
It reminds me of like when Acuna and Albies got their deals as young players, because you're saying there was a lot of people saying like the Braves fleeced them or something, but at the same time you're giving a young guy a whole lot of money, so it's.
And I think in the situation of a pitcher, of course, if you look at Acuna, he hasn't been able to stay healthy.
He's been an MVP, but he's also missed a whole lot of games.
Banged up.
Yeah.
He gets paid for him anyway.
Yeah.
So I think if you're Chase Burns, you're like, hey, man, you're kind of – it's almost an insurance policy.
I'm just glad the Reds did it, Mully, and he's not going to be in pinstripes or a Dodgers hat in 3 years.
Are the Reds making a commitment to – are they saying, hey, like, we're going to really make a run? I don't know, but I didn't think – it's $105 million. It's a lot of money. But I didn't think it was a –
look at these other contracts.
It's not a crazy deal for a guy that – that has his potential and upside. But I think, you're also seeing a little bit like what's the flame out rate with these young arms? And like Paul Skeens has kind of been up and down this year. You go back,
Scooble hasn't been his normal.
That's right. It's kind of diminishing marginal return. The more you see of them, the less you get. And so I don't know, man. That's a kind of good for him kind of thing. But I don't know that was what the market would have kind of borne out for him.
The Reds are certainly wanting to build around him because they are 9 games under 500. They are 10 games over 500 when he starts.
Right.
So he is carrying his weight,
right?
Certainly this year. And that Dixon Williams home run off him in the regional gets better and better the better he pitches.
Man, that was a bomb, too.
That's so awesome. Awesome moment. All right, Mully, man. Good stuff. Appreciate you joining us
man.
on this Tuesday. We'll take a break, come back, wrap up hour number 1. We'll talk more baseball with Brandon Golden, hour 2, and Dave Woloshin, play-by-play voice of Memphis, on our Appliances Superstore opponent preview. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, after this.
Hello, Pirate fans. Jeff Stein coming at you from Brown & Wood Buick GMC. For Buick, we've got Invistas at 0.9 with $1,000 purchase allowance. Encore GX 0.9 with $2,250 in purchase allowance. Envision also with 0.9 with $1,750 in purchase allowance. And Enclave 0.9 with $750 in purchase allowance. Only at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. We've got 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Come celebrate the next big Pirates win at the Rick House. The Rick House is Greenville and Eastern North Carolina's premier American-themed restaurant.
I'm Jeremy Shelton, General Manager at the Rick House. Come see us for a big city feel right here in Greenville. I guarantee you'll have a great experience.
We feature the very best bourbons around. Our made-from-scratch pastas are to die for, and nobody does steak like the Rick House. We also feature an early dining special from 4 to 6. Come see us at the Rick House, Red Banks Road in Greenville.
If you need an appliance fast, head to Appliances Superstore in Greenville. They have the largest selection of in-stock appliances in Eastern North Carolina, including trusted brands like Speed Queen, so you can skip the wait and take home what you need today. Visit their new convenient location at 301 Plaza Drive and discover incredible savings on top brands. Visit their website, appliancessuperstore.com, and click the in-stock menu to shop the exact appliances they have ready today. Appliances Superstore. If it's in your home tomorrow, it's because it's in our store today. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, Frank Etheridge here with First Flight Credit Union. Ready to save money on your current automobile loan? Right now, our road to savings couldn't be faster. At First Flight, we're making borrowing easy with our limited time auto refinance promotion. Apply today at one of our branches located in Greenville, Newbern, Havelock, Morehead City, and Cary to see how one of our experienced lenders can beat your current auto loan rate by 0.5%. All local residents are membership eligible. Terms and conditions do apply. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Go Pirates!
The NU in New Blue stands for Next Up, and with their Next Up mentality, they are staying hungry to go the extra mile just for you. Humbly learning through continuous training and a commitment to remain focused on working smart to deliver a new level of service excellence. Next Up means doing the small things right because your home deserves it. Whether it's plumbing, electrical, or HVAC issues, New Blue is next up and ready to help. Visit callnublue.com or call 252-228-5855. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. Go Pirates!
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children.
Hey everybody, this is Parker Bird. Visit our friends at Children's Health Services on Arlington Boulevard on 10th Street and at childrenshealthservices.org. Go Pirates!
You want the college experience, the campus, the community, the feeling that your life is about to take shape. At Pitt Community College, you get all of that. PCC graduates move on to a university or launch careers they love with little or no debt. Registration for fall semester is going on now. Classes begin August 14th. Your future, your college. Pitt Community College. Let's get started.
Start your future today at pittcc.edu/get started.
This is Chandler Honeycutt from Pirate Radio Live, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Looking for a great meal in the heart of downtown Greenville? Come on down to 5th Street Hardware and Tap Room. Whether you're craving a juicy burger, a fresh seafood basket, or a tasty sandwich or wrap, they've got something for everyone. Grab a bite with friends, relax on the patio, and enjoy the cozy, welcoming atmosphere. The next time you're in downtown Greenville, make it a point to visit 5th Street Hardware. Great food, great company. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Welcome back into the show. Clip Rock. Jared Watkins, Shirley Rhodes. Let's see. Dang, I forgot to talk NFC South with Mike Mullis.
Cover the World Cup, though.
That we did. Earlier today, Jarrett using the bullish term.
Mm-hmm.
Is that for Phil Steele, or is that Mac McCarthy saying bullish after Phil Steele was on?
I kind of thought it was funny when he said it about Dave Dorn, and then Mac bringing it up. That was what really got it going.
What does the term bullish means? Bullish, an optimistic market outlook where an investor believes asset prices will rise. You feel this way. You are investing in the New Orleans Saints?
Yeah, man.
Why?
I think Kellen Moore's going to be a lot better as a head coach in year number 2, and Tyler Shuck looked not terrible last year, and that division's always wide open. And I like the skill position players as well.
My favorite thing you said was division's wide open. I mean, the old you could make an argument. Indiana's going to be more talented this year. You could make an argument. Any team in that division winning.
Yeah.
Including the Falcons.
That's a harder argument to make, but
I like to argue.
Yeah.
All right, you like their skill position guys. They still have Alvin Kamara after all these years. They've also added Travis Etienne Jr. I didn't know he was a junior. At the receiver position, Chris Olave. How would you describe his career thus far?
Good when healthy.
Okay. They draft Jordan Tyson. You like him?
Good when healthy.
And then they got Devon Vele. Vele. Pele. Jalen Polk. I don't know who that is.
I think it might be Jalen Polk.
It's J-A, the Lynn, L-Y-N-N is really throwing me off. J-A''L-Y-N-N.
Yeah, I think that might be Jay Lynn.
I wonder if that's one of those where they took the names of the mother and the father.
Yeah.
I went to school with a girl named Herb Nisha, because her dad was Herb and mom was something Nisha, maybe Tanisha.
Well, Tracy Morgan's in one movie, and his name's Lee John, and Cat Williams like, now what is that name Lee John? And it's like, well, my mama was seeing 2 people at the time, and she didn't know which one was the father. One was Lee, one was John.
Looks like they have a couple other draft picks as well. Bryce Lance and Berrien Brown, not from Bossier. Well, I mean, what do you love about these skill position guys?
I like Chris Olave, Alvin Kamara, Travis Etienne, as he corrected everybody on this offseason.
Pardon me.
Yeah, I was not a fan of that. But
they have Jawan Johnson at tight end and Noah Fant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can win 8 or 9 games, which is all you need to win that division.
Yeah, I'm cool with that argument.
Yeah.
It's funny we went down these.
I'm bullish on them, man.
Do they have a good defense?
Couldn't tell you.
Okay. They have Kool-Aid McKinstry and Chase Young. That's all I need to hear.
Yeah. They got a good defense.
So we're counting that as a good defense. A pick for the Saints is a pick against the rest of the teams in the South, which is another good argument to make.
Yeah, I think this might be Baker's last year in Tampa. I think they might want to go find a rookie. Carolina, I can go either way on them. You could tell me they'll lose 13 games. You could tell me they'll win 13 games. I have no idea. And then Atlanta, I think they're going to be one of the worst teams in the league.
Hunter, please re-ask your question next Tuesday. Is Jacob deGrom a Hall of Famer? I apologize for not seeing that. Jay says Bucks plus 164 to win the division. Yeah, we looked it up today. Saints were he says plus 265. And then I guess the Panthers were in the 300s range, and the Falcons were a long favorite. Jay says, what do you think about Alabama preseason?
Alabama!
Thank you. 5th place ranking. Phil still has them 3rd. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with them being with or behind Georgia and Texas. I mean, who else? If they're 5th, what you got them behind? What, A&M and Oklahoma?
I like A&M. I like A&M better. Oklahoma, no. I'm never going to buy into Brent Venables, what he's got going on.
They had a good year last year. 10-3. Alabama schedule. East Carolina.
That's a tough one.
A tough one. I'm going to say Alabama beats the Pirates. At Kentucky, win. Florida State, win. South Carolina, win. So they're 4-0. At Mississippi State, you got to win that one. They're 5-0 going into Georgia. Bama is 9-2 in the last 11 meetings against Georgia. For S's and G's, we'll call it a loss. So they're 5-1. At Tennessee.
That's tough.
Bama has lost the last 2 in Knoxville.
Ugh.
Might be a loss. Then they play Texas A&M at home. Loss. Imagine if your homecoming is Texas A&M. Yeah. That's tip.
I think ours is Rice.
We're at 2 to 3 losses at this point. At LSU, you know how bad. Oh, you're going to win?
Win.
Anti-Kiffin. At Vandy.
Win.
Chattanooga Choo-Choo. And Auburn. So we got them at 2 or 3 SEC losses, which would put them between 3rd and 5th or 6th. Jay says ECU 34, Bama 24. I should mention that his name is Jay High, so that could explain some things. Ty?
Ty?
Hi.
Ty?
Jay High? Ty.
I turned it down.
No.
I've been looking at my screen, what I put in today.
You forced that in there.
I turned down his prediction.
That's bad. All right, fine. Are you accepting Jay's ECU 34-24 prediction?
No. I turned it down.
Okay. All right, that fits a little better.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
You can't just hit random, but you got to have a reason to play them. You can't force them in, dude.
I put them in today. I want to play.
I do not consent to these sound bites being played.
All right.
They got to fit.
I retract them. Excuse me.
I turned them down. Yeah, your sound bites.
I turned it down.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. Dave Woloshin will join us, Memphis play-by-play on the Appliances Superstore Opponent Preview. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, on a Tuesday after this.
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can Series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026, Anheuser-Busch, Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carolina Eagle Distributing is celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. For 150 years, Budweiser has been the heart of America beer culture, bringing people together across generations. Cheers to 150 years. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989.
Whether you're joining us for lunch or dinner, Basil's is the place to be this summer. Stop by and explore Basil's new summer specialty menu, featuring fresh, bold flavors in every bite. Enjoy favorites like our fried green tomatoes, the ahi tuna salad, a delicious tuna sandwich, the crowd favorite seafood sensation, and more. Then cool off at the bar with an ice-cold beer, a glass of wine, or one of Basil's handcrafted specialty cocktails. And don't worry, your Basil's favorites and our full regular menu are available every day. Basil's, Pirates supporting pirates.
UB UB and PirateWear.com are proud to offer the Pirate Nation its largest inventory of ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young Pirates to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking in downtown Greenville. Visit them online at PirateWear.com. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, Bryce Williams here, former ECU tight end and proud customer of Stroud's Marine. Boating season is finally here and there's no better place to get your boat ready for the water. From tune-ups to parts and accessories, the team at Stroud's Marine has you covered with expert service and hometown friendly care. So whether you're casting a line or cruising the coast, stop by Stroud's Marine today and let's get you boating right. Follow Stroud's Marine on Facebook and Instagram or visit stroudsmarine.com to learn more. See you on the water. Go Pirates!
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
May I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time. Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting pirates.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's hot dogs?
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's hot dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's hot dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and a large-scale residential renovations and additions. David Price Construction, the proud ECU Home Services partner. Call them today at 919-291-5532 or visit them online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
And boom goes the dynamite. Thank you, Jarrett. What? Hey, great job. Good work. Welcome back into the program. Jarrett Watkins on audio production, which means he's doing the ad reads today.
Very wordy. All right. ECU alumni David Price. You think that's the end?
Makes me appreciate, and should make everyone appreciate Shirley even more for the work she does here. She is on video production today. And we are continuing on our Appliances Superstore opponent preview. If you're in the market for a new home appliance, Appliances Superstore has everything you need. They make the buying process easy and affordable with products in stock ready for you today. Open in their new location just off Red Banks Road. Visit Appliances Superstore PirateRadio.com. And we continue to preview the Pirate football season. And today, a familiar name back with us on Pirate Radio. Great to chat with Dave Woloshin, the play-by-play voice of the Memphis Tigers. Dave, appreciate your time. How you doing today?
Doing great. Thank you guys much for having me back on. I always enjoy it. I am looking forward to another season.
Dave, let me first say it's good to have you on, and look, I love all the new play-by-play voices we have talked to in the American, but we're missing Harry Donahue at Temple. I had to contact Jim Lauk to get the number of Jim Lighthall, who it was great talking to Jim. He's been around forever, but I missed talking to Jim Lauk, and it's good to have part of the old guard, the veteran, Dave Woloshin on, because you've lost some of your play-by-play brethren here in the conference over the years.
Well, I have, including Jeff Charles.
Yeah.
I still am not over that, and I'm not over Harry, as you mentioned, from Temple. At least Jim's still around.
Yeah.
And Jim Lighthall's been doing the basketball forever and is just a wonderful guy. We do have a lot of great broadcasters in our fraternity, and we really got close when the American first started. Joe D'Ambrosia.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Joe from UConn?
Yep.
And he was just a great guy. And he started having, at the tournament, these broadcaster dinners that we would do like after the first round night, and they became just an institution in themselves, all the stories that were being told, and we loved it, and we still try to do it, but we've lost some guys along the way, that is for sure. Harry and of course Jeff being the two most prominent guys that are no longer with us.
I remember Jeff saying Wolo. I was like, who's Wolo? And I was talking about Dave Woloshin, and I would always contact you as the producer of Jeff's show from the booth. And then eventually Jeff, gave me your contact info to get you on this program. And we think about the voice every day. Got his bobblehead right here in front of me. Got his The Voice T-shirt hanging up on the wall in these studios. So not a day goes by where we don't miss the voice, Jeff Charles. And man, we've had a lot of great ECU Memphis battles over the years on the football field. The Pirates have had their number, but every game has been incredible of late, and a big change with Memphis with Charles Huff as the head coach, Dave, and he is looked at as a really, really good football coach. How's it gone with the off season and getting to know Coach Huff?
Well, I really haven't gotten to know Coach Huff quite well, very at this point. He's a busy guy. I will tell you, his record has been terrific when he was at Marshall, when he was at USM, Southern Miss. He's done a heck of a job. He is one of the best orators of any football coach I've seen. His press conference was remarkable. We've had some good guys along the way. Tommy West is a guy who was humorous, but Charles Huff is a special speaker. And when he's through with football, he can be an analyst, I would think, or a guy that goes and does public speaking, because he is terrific at that. As far as his coaching goes, I can't wait to watch it. He's a guy that has immersed himself in the job. He's not big on that I've seen so far on really hanging out with the media, getting to know the media.
Right.
There's a press conference next week with him. So he's done a couple of press conferences. We have been allowed to talk to Kevin Decker and to Lance Guidry. Those are the guys. Kevin's the OC, came from ODU. Guidry was an analyst who was once a head coach at McNeese. He's the defensive coordinator. He was a replacement for a guy who got hired for about 2 weeks and then went to Georgia Tech. So, they're going to speak Tuesday, but that's the last time we'll get a chance to speak with them. And so I guess it'll be the Monday press conferences, and as the time goes on, we'll get to know Coach Huff. But I don't really know him yet, so I can't talk much about what he's really like. And I look forward to getting to know him as the year or the years go on. But if you look at what he did at Marshall and Southern, you're pretty impressed.
Talking to Dave Woloshin today on the Turner Home Team Live Line. Dave, we had Ken LaVicka on most recently from FAU, and he was one of the first to say that hey, we got a pretty good number of returners here on this football team, and that has been outside the norm. That has been that has been the minority because of so many changes these rosters go through. So how did Memphis fare this offseason? I'm assuming with a coach out and a coach in, a lot of turnover. So how familiar are you with this roster, and how much studying do you still have to do before the season kicks off?
I got a lot of studying to do. I've done a lot of study. I actually did a bunch of study. You made me study to do this.
Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome, Dave.
When you get a new head coach and you get two new coordinators, you're going to get a lot of turnover. Several people went to Arkansas with Ryan Silverfield.
Yeah.
He actually took the offensive coordinator's position. You guys ended up with the defensive coordinator. And I'm not sure. I think a player or two from Memphis might have gone.
Cruz, what's the name, Jarrett?
Caden Cruz Law, linebacker.
Yeah, Cruz Law. Yeah, excited about him.
Yeah, you're gonna love him.
Yeah.
You will. And you get to know these coordinators. Now I don't know. We used to have coaches meetings since going back to Tommy West for literally 25 years. We've always had production meetings with coaches. Head coach, and then the two coordinators. So I've gotten to know all these coordinators, all these guys over all these years. I don't know that Charles Huff operates that way, so I'm not sure I'll get to know Decker or Guidry the way that I have. But I do know that usually coordinators take players with them, like you've seen, or head coaches. So it is a complete turnover. I'm not sure how many guys are back. There's an offensive lineman I know that's back. There's a possession receiver that has come back, but it's almost all brand new.
Yeah.
But the guys they have brought in, like defensively, I would say 2/3, 3/4 of our defensive players have made Phil Steele's first, second, third, or fourth team. So they're pretty good. That is probably the strength of the team. There's a quarterback battle between two guys, I'm assuming, are pretty good. One hasn't played very much, but came from South Carolina. And the other is a guy that excelled at St. Augustine, Florida. Well, he's from St. Augustine, Florida, went to West Florida, which is now an SES school. But it was a D2 school when he went there. And I think he's the guy. His name is Marcus Stokes, that has the leg up on Aaron Nolan. So we got a quarterback battle with two guys that are really entities unknown. The offensive line, I think, is going to be decent. There's two or three guys that have made the all-conference teams. But defense, that's going to be the strength of this ball club without question.
Dave Woloshin joining us. We had Phil Steele on the show on Friday, Dave, and bless him for trying to predict all this stuff with all the turnover for every team in every league. He's got Memphis 6th. And it's kind of crazy to see that, but I guess with the turnover, you would think they would have one of the best, as far as talent goes, roster in the leagues. But maybe that's a credit to the teams in front of him. He really likes Navy this year. UTSA, if they ever figure out how to win on the road, they're a great team because they don't lose at home. Tulane, their track record speaks for himself. And then he's got East Carolina and Army right there with Memphis as well. Again, David, impossible to say. We're basically drawing names out of a hat at this point, but do you have a prediction on who could be the class of the American this year, in your opinion?
I'm with you. I think those 6 teams that you mentioned are all definitely in the running. I don't get the Navy thing because they lost their quarterback, who was one of the best quarterbacks in the history of the school. I've seen William Perry was there. I think that was his name, who was so good about 6-7 years ago. You have to be special to be a quarterback at Navy, especially on a really good Navy team. They started throwing the ball a little bit more. The loss of Horvath, that is monumental to me. So I don't know about Navy. I don't know about Tulane. Tulane lost their quarterback. They lost their coach. In my mind, their coaching hire, of all the new hires in the league, he was, how do I put this politically correct? Least glamorous. Say that, because the last time out, he did not do well at Southern Miss, and in fact, Charles Huff replaced him and then turned the program around. So I'm not a big believer in Tulane. I think East Carolina's got a shot. I definitely do. I'm glad Memphis has them at home. Memphis has a tough time this year because of their schedule. I mean, I don't know if you've looked at it. Memphis starts the year against Dan Mullen and UNLV in Las Vegas at 9 o'clock Memphis.
That's a great game. Love that game. Maybe not for Memphis to head out there, but that's a great matchup.
Right. And most people have them as the number 2 G6 team in the country. Then they're home against Arkansas State. Now, that on paper, Memphis should win that game. But for Arkansas State, which is about 45 or 50 minutes away from Memphis, that is their rivalry game. They want to beat Memphis, and Memphis plays them, and they want to beat Memphis badly, and they got a coach named Butch Jones who's a good coach. So that's always a dangerous game. Then your third game, you've got to go to Boise. That's the number 1 G6 team. If you're 3-0 there, I like Memphis's chances. But what are the chances they'll be 3-0? And especially since you really know nothing about this team, and they're brand new, and they got to develop chemistry in a hurry.
That's a hell of a start to the season there, facing those powers of the group of 6, UNLV, Boise State, both on the road. But the Memphis Tigers could certainly be knocking on the top 25 or in the top 25 with a successful non-conference start, Dave.
And then back to that, on the road this year, almost all their tough games are on the road. They play at Tulane, at USF, at Navy.
Yeah.
I mean, that
no favors. No favors at all. Dave, while I got you here, and we'll circle back before we let you go. I don't think there's any other way to put it. 13-19, 8-10 basketball season in Memphis. Just a major disappointment, right? So how's the ship going to get righted there? Because I know folks around there love their basketball.
Well, that was the worst season in 56 years.
Wow.
I've been doing their games basically on TV or radio since '86, so it's the worst season I've seen. And they have definitely changed the way they put roster construction together. Penny changed a lot of things, and he got started much earlier. I think he's got a pretty good team. They've signed a kid that's a pro out of Serbia. He's 24 years old. He was on the all league team for this professional team in Poland this past year. His name is Nemanja Popovic, and if he's here practicing, and Memphis feels he'll become eligible. He's already 24, and that's sort of the limit, but he won't be 25 until middle of the season. So they think he's getting in. If he gets in, I think this team has a chance to be an NCAA basketball team. They really had good pieces, and I think that they put the team together that will fit exactly what Penny wants to do instead of just taking big names like he did last year. On paper last year, they should have been really good, but they were awful, and they never gelled. And, I think it's harder and harder now with the NIL money to really get a team in line. You can't just sit guys if you're paying them, $3 million. So I have this sense that he's gone about the construction of this team in a different way, and I think they'll be much improved.
Dave Woloshin joining us. Dave, Memphis is one of those schools that tries to put themselves in the best spot for the next time realignment comes around and to get them into a Power 6. So with that, is there added, pressure for Charles Huff to win year one? Usually back in the day, you would give a coach 2, 3, 4 years. Seems like that is sped up, right, Dave? So what's kind of the expectation of fans and the folks around Memphis when it comes to this football team? Do they need to see a little bit of success right away here?
Well, I think they would love it. They put up their money with the NIL.
Right.
Ed Scott, the athletic director, has basically said this is not a sustainable thing, but we're going for it for the next 3 or 4 years to get in there. I think the pressure is on the school and the athletic director every bit as much as the pressure is on Charles Huff. There is no doubt this school thinks they should be in the Power 4. As a guy who's watched every time them trying to get in, all the wins they've had against Power 4 schools. I think that they deserve to be in, but they haven't been accepted yet. So the only way to do that is to continue to spend and to win. And so there is that pressure, but I think it's more program-wise, school-wise, both on Hoff and Penny and on Dr. Ed Scott than just on Charles Hoff.
Dave, always enjoyed the chat. We'll reconvene game week with you and see if we can track you back down. I'm sorry?
I'm just glad it's here.
100%.
Go there.
Yes, sir. We are 46 days away, if you're keeping count, on the David Price Construction Countdown to Kickoff. By the way, Dave, East Carolina opening up at Alabama. So we know a little thing or two about a tough opener as well.
Yeah, you do. You've got a tough one. And there's a guy that can't afford to lose that game in Kalen DeVore.
There we go. Talk about pressure, right? Dave, thank you so much. We'll talk to you down the road, sir.
My pleasure. Thank you, guys.
All right, there is Dave Woloshin, longtime voice of the Memphis Tigers, joining us today, and really cool to hear him mention some of those names at the top of the broadcast with Joe D'Ambrosio, and talked about his friend, the voice Jeff Charles, and man, just cool to have Dave still calling games, because there are a lot of new names and new faces in the American when it comes to play-by-play announcers. Wow, we had during that interview a walk-off. Shirley, Pitt County led 3-0, and Georgia had not only come all the way back, but taken a 2-run lead going into the bottom of the seventh.
Bottom of the sixth. Yep.
And then Pitt County got a quick first out, maybe a quick first 2 outs. But what happened?
Well, they were down to their final out. They had runners at second and third. And it was 5-4. So really the only thing that they needed to do was tie it just to extend the game. And I forget who the batter was right off the top of my head, but she hit a line shot down the left field line, allowed both runners to score. Pitt County rallies 6-5. They will play tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock on ESPN against Florida, and I believe, if I'm correct, the winner of that game will represent the Southeast region in a Little League Softball World Series, which is held right here in Greenville.
All right, I have reached out to the head coach. I've put in an interview request for today.
That's awesome.
In the next hour and a half. So we'll see if that will be doable or not. But, trying to hook up with the head coach, Jack Allen, who I had no idea he was even coaching this team until I saw his face on ESPN. I was like, wow, okay, I know that fella. So
how you remember that, Club?
Well, which part, Rajah? I remember who he is because I've known him my entire life. So
And Scooter Rogers, who now works with the Little League World Series, East Carolina. He was actually down there, so I can only imagine his reaction to see the Pitt County girls rally, because that was one heck of a game.
He celebrated a birthday last week, and I don't think I can say this guy's name. He's part of Name Redacted's crew.
Oh, okay.
But Name Redacted sent me a picture of young Scooter.
Wow.
So I actually put it on the TVs at Overtime Tavern, and I don't know if y'all can see that. But a young Scooter, we wished him a happy birthday. And I did a joke question. Happy birthday to this former ECU baseball play-by-play voice. Scooter's buddies got it. Chandler's team got it. And some dudes from Farmville who are just regulars, they knew the name.
Hey.
Big time, man.
Yeah, so very good. Scooter is famous, and he is now working with Little League down there in Georgia. So on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard, Pitt County wins it walk-off fashion 6-5, and we'll play Florida tomorrow. We'll take a break, come back. We'll talk some baseball with Brandon Golden when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday after this.
In Beaufort County, success is built together. The Washington Beaufort County Chamber of Commerce connects leaders, supports local businesses, and helps our community thrive. From networking to community events, the Chamber is building a stronger Beaufort County every day. Get involved, grow your network, and help shape the future of beautiful Washington.
For more information on the Washington Beaufort County Chamber of Commerce, including future events and membership, visit wbcchamber.com. Are you tired of dealing with IT headaches? Does this sound familiar? Slow computers, constant crashes, long wait times for IT support, and worries about cybersecurity. If you're nodding your head, it's time to call cybersharks.net. We handle IT so you can focus on growing your business. Fast, reliable, and always there when you need us. Call 321-7800 today and get IT support that actually works. Cybersharks.net. We keep your business swimming.
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can Series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026, Anheuser-Busch, Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carolina Eagle Distributing is celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. For 150 years, Budweiser has been the heart of America beer culture, bringing people together across generations. Cheers to 150 years. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989.
Ready to take the road less traveled? This July, get behind the wheel of a new 2026 Subaru Outback Premium at Capital Subaru of Greenville. With $4,304 total due at signing, you can lease it now for $305 a month for 36 months. That's all happening right now at Capital Subaru of Greenville off Memorial Drive or online at capitalofgreenville.com. Capital Subaru of Greenville, where your adventure begins. Price does not include tax, title, or registration fees. See dealer for details. Offer expires July 31st, 2026.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up.
Looking for a night out that's a little different? At Encino Mexican Steakhouse. Bold Mexican flavors meet premium steakhouse tradition. Sink your knife into perfectly cooked, hand-cut steaks. Savor rich, authentic dishes inspired by Mexican culinary heritage and pair it all with a handcrafted cocktail. Encino Mexican Steakhouse, where Mexican flavor meets steakhouse perfection. On Memorial Drive in Greenville or online at encinorestaurant.com.
Hi, this is Parker Morgan, sales manager at Morgan Printers in Greenville. We're a full-service, family-owned printing company specializing in superior four-color printing, serving both the commercial and retail markets all across eastern North Carolina. Whether you need personalized marketing and promotional items, posters, business cards, books, magazines, calendars, or invitations, we want to be your print company of choice. Call me anytime to discuss your project needs at 800-962-1972. That's 800-962-1972, or go to morganprinters.com.
It's time to shack things up at Burrito Shack. Whether you're craving bold burritos, tasty tacos, or crispy nachos, they got the flavor you're looking for. Made from scratch, chef-inspired, fresh Mex cuisine, served up with a side of laid-back beach vibes. Fast, fresh, and totally delicious, Burrito Shack is where flavor meets the coast. Located in the Lowe's Food Shopping Center in Winterville. Quick, crafted, coastal. Burrito Shack.
This is Jacob Jenkins Cowart, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Hungry? Get your fix at Dank Burrito in Greenville. Build your perfect burrito, bowl, tacos, or quesadilla with fresh ingredients and bold flavors made just the way you like it. Fast, fresh, and seriously delicious. Dank Burrito, where every bite is downright dank. Stop in today off of Greenville Boulevard. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Jay has a question. Jay, stick around. I'm going to save this for hour 3. Maybe we'll do a draft. He said, what's your idea for the perfect tailgate? So we'll have, we'll do a draft when Bryce is here.
Sausage.
Jay Conner, that is a good call. We'll pick a main item, side, beverage, and
temperature.
And maybe like a miscellaneous, maybe
like a dessert, maybe.
No, I'm thinking like like
like
miscellaneous. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, miscellaneous. So we'll go
miscellaneous. Okay.
That can be anything. If you want to put your temperature, set your temperature, you can.
Gotta have family.
I'm excited for you on the soundboard. Just because I don't know where it's going to go.
Let's go find your sister.
That's where it's going.
No. You're forcing things in again. So your idea of a perfect tailgate is losing a family member and having to stop tailgating and go find them in the masses?
Yeah, man. Explore. Maybe meet some new people. Find out about the area.
We'll do that with Bryce in hour number 3. Right now, we'll head back out to the Turner Home Team live line. Great to talk to Dave Woloshin on the Appliances Superstore opponent preview. Right now, we'll talk some baseball with BG, Brandon Golden, who joins us on the show. Brandon, welcome back. How you doing, man?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
Doing good, and hadn't talked to you in a while, and a lot has happened specifically with some guys that you have worked with and know quite well in the baseball world. And we'll start with the MLB draft, and we saw Ethan Norby go 4th round to the Cincinnati Reds organization, and we talked to Ethan shortly after that. He was excited to get out to Arizona and kind of find out what's next for him. But Brandon, you knew he would get drafted. Where did you think of where he got drafted? And your thoughts on Ethan moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Ethan's a stud human being and a great pitcher. Got the opportunity to train him when he was in high school in my garage, and then he's been at the facility kind of here and there during his time at East Carolina. But just him being able to go out there and fulfill his dreams of being a professional baseball player, I think is outstanding and fires me up. I mean, I think a lot of people were thinking anywhere from 3 to 5, and as far as the rounds go, and Cincinnati does a good job at developing arms, and you got several guys that I've worked with in the big leagues, Rhett Lauder and Chase Burns, up there doing some pretty awesome things. So I think he's in good hands, and Goodyear's a cool spot where he'll be able to kind of experience some different things out there in Arizona and be an ACL and pitch a little bit and kind of see where it takes him from there.
Brandon, I've probably made too big of a deal of this, but I mean, as a baseball watcher my whole life, you don't see, too many pitchers south of 5'11", 5'10", whatever. And I always go back to Scott Kazmir, and Mike Mullis brought up Mike Hampton the other day, who, by the way, was a great hitter as a left-handed pitcher. But what can Ethan do to overcome that? I mean, or is it even a big deal at all? I googled like the average height of a Major League Baseball pitcher, and it said 6'2", 6'3", which was even a little taller than I thought. But is that an issue, or is that something that's no big deal?
Yeah, I mean, with him, I mean, if you watch kind of how he was attacking some of the best hitters in the country at the college level and just the angles that he creates and the uncomfortability in the box for those guys, I don't really see it being all that big of a factor. I mean, the way he can spin the breaking ball and just throw the fastball at will and really just dominate the at-bat, I think he'll do really well in professional baseball, and it'll be fun to see how he kind of improves and just grows as a pitcher in the professional ranks for sure.
I've talked to a lot of these guys when they get to the next level, and a lot of them are starters in college. Brandon, you'll see them move to the bullpen, things like that. As like a trainer, as somebody that helps these guys out, are the starters and relievers and closers, are they doing different things to help them perform, or is it all pretty uniform if you're a pitcher and you're training?
Yeah, it's all different. I mean, obviously, in the professional side of things, like if you're in the bullpen and you're available, 4 out of the 7 days, like you're not on a starting routine where you're, on a 5-day routine and getting your lifts in and doing all that stuff. You're kind of microdosing some certain things depending on the organization's philosophy as far as training goes, and just getting all the same amount of work in, just maybe in a different way, and just making sure that at 7 o'clock in professional baseball, at 7 o'clock when the lights come on, that's the most important thing, and everything else is secondary, and just fueling your body and making sure that you have the opportunity to do all the things that you need to from a strength and power and recovery side of things. It just may look a little different than it has in the past. If that's the way they go with him, I would love to see him get the opportunity to continue to start and have an opportunity to show that he's a starter in professional baseball.
Yeah, cannot wait to follow him as he journeys through the minor leagues and hopefully to the bigs, like his brother Connor Norby. And right now, keeping up with the big league Pirates and Gavin Williams. Man, he's almost elite, Brandon. He's like right there at it, and he has had, I would say, more good than bad for Gavin this year. Certainly, we were hoping he would be an all-star, and that 10th win eluded him for a while, but he is performing quite well. Trey Savage kind of getting into his groove after missing some time this year. So still good to see these guys on the big league level performing.
Yeah, 100%. I thought Gavin did plenty in the first half to be an all-star, but nobody asked me for my opinion when they were bringing the all-stars up there. But yeah, I mean, Gavin's an unbelievable talent, and I think he has shown that he is one of the best pitchers, best starting pitchers in the league. And I mean, if you look at what he did and just his numbers and overall stuff, I personally think he did enough to be an all-star. But like I said, that's not my vote. But yeah, he's an all-star in my book, and I think he should have had a chance to go to Philadelphia.
Well, your guy Chase Burns was an all-star. He did opt out due to some, I think, groin issues. But we also learned last week it's the contract extension, 7 years, $105 million contract begins in 2027, runs through 2033. And teams want to do this. I remember the Braves years ago when they locked up Ozzie Albies and Ronald Acuna long-term. And some people said they were taking advantage of them and the system, I guess, but you're giving all that money to a young guy. You're still, it's not a guaranteed bet. And we've seen Acuna with some injury issues since then, but heck, I hope they're there forever. How about with Chase Burns? And he obviously had to perform early in his Reds career to get this, but man, this is huge for him. He showed early on that he was the guy they drafted, and they paid him handsomely for it.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Chase is what a lot of people see about him is he's a competitor, and they asked him on a broadcast, I think, the day of the home run derby about being a two-pitch guy in the big leagues and what that means. And yeah, he can throw a change up. He's going to continue to develop pitches and get better. But you talk about this overall competitor, just an elite competitor. And yeah, I mean, when he was here at our facility in January, the goal was to be an all-star and to be in the conversation to win a Cy Young, and he did that. He stepped off the elevator when we were in Philadelphia, when Hudson and I were in Philadelphia, and the first thing he said to me was, "I told you I was going to be an all-star." So it's just the determination and the work that he puts into it, and obviously the extreme talent that he was blessed with. But he works his tail off, man, and he's a fun one to be around. And yeah, I think it's a good deal for both parties, for the Reds and for him, and for him to be somewhere long term where he trusts those guys and really enjoys being there. He mentioned the other day in a broadcast that Cincinnati's family, and that's a really good group of people to be around for him. And yeah, I just can't be more excited for him and the opportunity that will bring for him in the future.
Man, the Reds are 9 games under 500. They are 14-4 when Chase Burns starts. So that tells you how great he has done this year compared to, unfortunately, the rest of the team. And I'm glad Cincinnati did this, saying, "Hey, you're our guy. We want to keep you here." And selfishly, I'm glad too, Brandon, that he's not going to be in pinstripes or a Dodgers uniform in a few years. You know what I'm saying? Like they're saying, "You're our guy, and we're going to build around you," basically.
Yeah, they 100%. That's exactly what they're doing, which I love. He's earned that.
Brandon Golden joining us today on Pirate Radio Live as we talk Major League Baseball. Man, you never know. We talked to the Orioles announcer Ben Wagner during the All-Star break, and the O's, I think, were 2 or 3 back of the wild card then. They're 3 back now. They're 3 back because they lost to Boston last night, who has won 14 in a row. And these teams right now have to decide, are we buyers or sellers at the deadline? And you never know, Brandon, when a team is just going to go nuclear, and that's exactly what Boston has done right now. Now 3 games over 500, 14 straight wins, still 6 back in the AL East, but looking good for a wild card spot right now.
Yeah, they've been on fire, and sometimes when guys can get away from it a little bit and be with their families and recharge for the break and come back ready to roll, exciting things can happen.
Crazy streak they've got going on right now. Brandon, talk about what you're up to with football. I know you're a baseball guy. We talk a lot of baseball, but with football season approaching, what all do you have going on?
Yeah. I was going to still consult with the Vikings a little bit and help those guys out with the quarterbacks, and then we're really getting rolling with North Carolina A&T, and we're going to come up with a plan. I'm actually going to talk to their quarterbacks coach today and come up with a plan of like a pre-practice routine and then a post-throw routine for them after practice and stuff like that. So when they start camp here in the next couple of weeks, they're ready to fire on all cylinders and be ready to watch some college football and be involved with that. So it could be pretty fun.
Yeah, excited about it as well. Brandon, before we let you go, what was your take on, I guess the home run derby was a major success because you had the drama at the end with Jordan Walker and then Kyle Schwarber trying to win in front of his fans. So from that standpoint, it was a home run, to use a dumb pun. But how about you overall? What did you think of the home run derby format and the way it played out this year?
Yeah, I thought it was awesome. Hudson and I were waking up at 4:30 to go to the airport the next morning to go to Philly, and I couldn't sleep, but it was awesome watching it. I thought it was super cool. That was my first experience in Philly for the All-Star game.
Oh, wow.
Hearing all the boos on TV when Jordan's hitting, at the last spot and everything, and Emily was like, "Why are they booing him?" I'm like, "It's Philly." And then
Philly.
Next day we're there and they're booing guys and stuff. It was awesome. Like, it was just a really cool environment. So I thought it was awesome for the game. I thought it brought a lot of notoriety, and I thought a lot of people tuned in and just really growing the game and hoping that they can be on a stage like that at some point in time.
BG, I appreciate you joining us today, talking some baseball, man. We'll catch up with you next month. Talk some more with you.
Sounds like a plan. We'll talk to you later.
Brandon Golden joining us on this Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Chase Burns pitching tonight with that new fat contract as the Reds take on the Mariners late night. We'll take a break, come back, wrap up hour number 2. Got Bryce Williams. We'll do a perfect tailgate draft. Also, Ellerby pointed out some SEC rules. SEC makes the rules. Well, now I see the SEC doesn't make their own rules. These are NCAA rule changes that were approved in March. That makes more sense. Because Jared said, I don't think they can do that.
Yeah.
I said, what? I said, make up rules.
Because I saw the email from Elby earlier, and I'm like, I don't even know if this is real.
I said the SEC can do whatever they want, and they can put me in jail if they want to, because I think they're
the greatest conference in the country, and they will win multiple national championships from here on out.
It just means more. We'll take a break and have more for you. Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. Back with you after this.
It's bow time. Sometimes the craving for Bojangles Supremes is so strong you've just gotta have them, even when your gas tank is on empty and Bojangles is still 10 miles away. Nothing beats the flavor of Bojangles' juicy golden Supremes, especially when they're part of a perfect combo with 4 boldly seasoned chicken Supremes, a made-from-scratch biscuit, fixin', and some legendary iced tea. The only thing that can satisfy your hunger is that delicious southern flavor. So when the craving is supreme, order ahead on our app and put the pedal to the metal. It's bow time.
Aloha, O's fans! Summer is in full swing, and so is Hawaiian Shirt Weekend at the Yard. And for the first time ever, we have one for kids, too. Watch the O's take on the Atlanta Braves on Sunday, July 26th at 1:35 p.m. 5,000 fans 12 and under will score a Kids Birdland Hawaiian shirt presented by Old Bay. Don't miss out on one of Birdland's favorite giveaways. Get your tickets today at Orioles.com/tickets.
Doug Henry of Greenville is looking for your trade-in and your business. Doug Henry of Greenville is right on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial, and always right on the price and looking to beat every offer out there. Just bring it in and you won't be disappointed. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily, and you can always check them out online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Doug Henry, right on the corner and right on the price.
Looking for friendly service and hometown convenience? Make it Country Mart in Pitt County. Country Mart is your one-stop shop for fresh hot food, cold drinks, snacks, fuel, and everyday essentials, all with the fast, friendly service you can count on. And now with 3 locations. A brand new Country Mart is now open on Highway 11 right across from Aiden Grifton High School. From breakfast biscuits to afternoon pick-me-ups and the best fuel prices in town, Country Mart keeps Pitt County moving. Country Mart, local, convenient, and always friendly.
What's better than exploring downtown Washington? Tasting it. Join a food tour with Forks of Little Washington and discover the local flavor. Stroll the historic waterfront and enjoy delicious bites from some of the town's favorite restaurants and specialty shops. Food tours combine great food, local history, and unforgettable stories into one delicious experience. Whether you're a foodie, a visitor, or a local looking for a new adventure, there's no better way to experience Washington. For pricing and reservations, visit forksoflittlewashington.com. Brought to you by visitwashingtonnc.com.
Play ball! Greenville, it's time to play ball. The Greenville Yard Gnomes are back, and tickets are on sale now. Bring the whole family out for big hits, wild promotions, and non-stop fun all night long. From fireworks to theme nights, every game is an experience you don't want to miss. Cold drinks, great food, and the best atmosphere in town. Don't wait till it's sold out. Grab your seats now. Get your tickets today at yardgnomesbaseball.com or at the box office.
This is Dr. Hasty from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as a walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates.
A quick getaway to paradise is as easy as breezing into 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel. Enjoy coastal Carolina cuisine featuring fresh local seafood or savor their hand-cut steaks. It's the premier dining destination on the Crystal Coast. The waterfront restaurant serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and their popular weekend brunch. 34 Degrees North restaurant in Beaufort is open daily. Visit their website, 34degreesnorthrestaurant.com, or call 252-838-7250. 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel.
You know what it is. This is your man, Peter Pablo. Once again, back is the Incredible, and this is Pirate Radio, and this is the voice of the Pirate Nation. And you know how it goes down when the pirates are in town. Shut down.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at AA.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. PGV, where the pirates fly. Now let's head back into Pirate Radio. Here's Clip.
All right. Hey, Jared. Thank you.
Yeah.
Saw this on our social media. The story, sportsbusinessjournal.com by Ben Portnoy. Inside the American Conference's effort to remake its office for college sports' new business reality. I'm going to just read it from the top, not the whole thing. There was something prophetic in the way Tim Pernetti spoke in Las Vegas 2 years ago. As slot machines chimed and poker chips clacked inside Mandalay Bay, the newly hired American Conference commissioner described why he had willingly stepped into the chaos of college sports. Quote, while there's chaos and uncertainty, that's when there's more opportunity to do things differently, end quote. 24 months later, that's exactly what the American has done. Look at us now.
Seriously, y'all got to shut up.
Now, why would you play that?
Just seems like kind of like a propping up piece. I mean, it's okay.
24 months later, that's exactly what the American has done.
I don't know.
I'm not quite sure either. But it says the American launched its commercial arm, American Rise Ventures, brought sponsorship sales in-house, and instituted a conference-wide revenue-sharing floor of at least $10 million. Those efforts are not entirely novel, but together they've made the American one of the fastest-moving conferences in college sports. Now, who are we up there with, you think?
I think we're in the same tier we were. That's why I'm kind of bewildered by this.
I'm trying to find details. We do have a quote from East Carolina President Philip Rogers. He says, quote, "We're operating at a moment in time where the status quo is no longer sustainable. I'm incredibly proud that our member institutions and our presidents in particular have made a commitment to aggressively charting our own course in competitive landscape as opposed to letting external forces define the future for us," end quote. That from Philip Rogers. Pernetti preached an adapt or die mentality. Let's see. All right, building the playbook. Here we go. American Rise Ventures has become the clearest example of the league office's commercial vision. RISE, short for Revenue, Innovation, Sports, and Entertainment, brings the conference's efforts around revenue generation, sponsorship strategy, media rights, brand partnerships under one roof. The goal, create assets the conference owns and can monetize itself. I'm looking for specific examples here. Take this week, when the league is slated to roll out the American Tailgate Tour, a branded game day activation that will appear at marquee football games. Pernetti quipped, "The Tailgate Tour, it's not a freaking tent.
Oh,
it's a live mobile fan engagement platform. The idea is threefold. One, to better engage fans on campus and gather more information about them.
What?
2, promote the league's IP for monetization.
What?
Such as the conference mascot, Soar the Eagle.
What?
Soar is back. Number 3, create sponsorship capabilities using fan information gleaned from the tour. So they want our info. Our
data.
Our data.
So they can use it for their AI facial recognition. I said racial.
We can tell you're white by scanning your face. The tour's plans are to be at Temple, Penn State, September 12th, USF Memphis, November 12th, and FAU USF on November 21st, and the championship game. So, folks, I hope you aren't too excited about that tour, because unless East Carolina's in the championship.
Well, they put out a map of like where thing's going to be in the country, and the championship game had a TBD beside it, but the logo was in Eastern North Carolina. So the script is out.
All right, let me read a little further here. What's next? The Americans Football Media Days kick off in Tampa with a new flavor. Tulane's John Summerall is off to Florida. South Florida's Alex Golesh is now the coach at Auburn. Ryan Silverfield departed Memphis for Arkansas. North Texas' Eric Morris now at Oklahoma State. Nobody in the American office is shedding a tear, per se. It's emblematic of progress. And Pernetti says winning has created attention. I can't. Hey, look, Pernetti, his annual address will be on July 24th. So looking forward to hearing what he's got to say in a few days.
I mean,
look, we got the tailgate tour on the docket. The hiring of McVary. Who's McVary? I missed that. We hired a guy named McVary.
He's very good at his
job. This week, there will be no slot machines or casino sounds to distract the words Pernetti figures to preach from the podium as the American kicks off its football season in Florida. The announcements underscore where Pernetti wants to take the league. The American has become a proving ground for football coaches. Pernetti was even in the mix to become the new head of the NFLPA over the offseason.
Yeah.
Such is the price of success. And that's the way the article ends?
This just said a whole bunch of nothing, and I was out from the beginning when they said prophetic words from Tim Pernetti, like this is the Bible or something, like he's Moses.
Look, I'm sure he's doing his best. I don't personally see where the American is now compared to 2 years ago. Like that line, what was the line from the story? Like, that's exactly where we are today.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I mean, like 2 years ago, Army was in the running for the playoff. Last year, Tulane was in the play. Like, nothing.
Well, now we're talking about individual football programs. What is the American as a conference? Are we now? Phil Steele has us 5th in the magazine, meaning we're the best non-power conference.
Yeah.
Does that mean anything to you? Maybe.
I mean, it was like that before when it was P5.
How many basketball teams we get in the tournament?
Just one. If you look at football, things are looking great. If you look at basketball and baseball, it's kind of the same old thing.
Yeah, and we're going to lose our coaches and players, and that's the way it is. And we still have, I think, some really good coaches in this conference.
Absolutely. Jeff Monken.
I talked about Charles Huff a moment ago.
Jeff Traylor, Blake Harrell.
Yeah. Guys that are going to be on the train out, unfortunately, if they have good seasons. That's the way it goes. Jamie says the American is fast. Ever seen an eagle soar? It's fast.
An American eagle.
Jamie said, wow, big letdown. Thanks, Clip. Got the hopes up for the tour. And Greenville gets nothing. My bad. I should have read through the locations
there
first.
Are 12 weeks in the season. Like,
well, it's not a freaking tent.
Yeah, but I think it's more.
That was a loud sigh by Bryce Williams. Bryce Williams is like 8 feet away from Jarrett, and we heard his sigh in the microphone. Keep your sigh down over there, Bryce. Hey,
I think since it's not a tent, it should be easier to get it to other places. It's a van, right? Is that what he's saying?
I think he's saying it's bigger than a freaking tent. It ain't no just freaking tent here we're talking about. This is a big production.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's what he's saying. But, yeah, I don't know if that guy was buddies with Tim Pernetti or...
He definitely was.
But, again, I hate to be the poo-pooer. I just don't see the... I wish it had exact things the American has done. Because maybe they're there. Maybe I missed them in the story or they were not included that much in the story. But American pride, baby.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to my friends in Denton.
Yeah.
Shout out to my friends in Boca Raton.
Memphis.
We are a family. We are one. We are the American.
Family.
And I was really glad to see that SOAR is still a thing. I'm still looking to get a Miss SOAR tattoo. If ECU basketball or baseball or football.
This is how I can tell if the American has progressed to a top-tier conference. We need like a physical mascot. We need the suit at the media day, going around to games, flying around the stadium.
So if SOAR shows up this week, you'll say we've made it.
Yeah, I believe that article.
Robert says, get the conference a bigger TV deal. That's pretty much your one job. I don't think so, Robert. A lot of jobs in there. Did you not read everything? Or hear everything I just read? Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth? We'll take a break, come back. Bryce Williams joins us. We've got the perfect tailgate draft, some college football rule changes to talk about. And we will also go Pirate Radio Outdoors. We're back with you, Pirate Radio Live, on a Tuesday after this.
Thanks Downtown Greenville is hard to get to? Think again. The roads are open and downtown is ready for you. Come see us at 5th Street Hardware, where you can drive right in for great food, cold drinks, and entertainment all week long. Join us Tuesday for Singo Music Bingo, Wednesday trivia with $1.25 wings, every Thursday for live music or open mic, then kick off the weekend with live music Friday and Saturday, plus yappy hours and fun in the repair shop game room. The roads are open, the patio is waiting, and downtown Greenville is ready to welcome you at 5th Street Hardware.
For pest control that packs a punch, BAM! Call on the experts at BAM Pest Control. Attention Greenville, BAM Pest Control is here to protect what matters most, whether it's your business, your home, or your peace of mind. They don't just eliminate pests, they knock them out. BAM Pest Control is #1 in insect control, rodent control, and yard services like fire ants and mosquitoes. BAM! You're insect-free, safe, and comfortable. Call the experts at BAM Pest Control on Hooker Road in Greenville, 252-751-3160. BAM!
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs. Like passing that drug test? Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and well, light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and of course, all your favorites: flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholistico.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
The icy treat that can't be beat is Sparky Snowballs. From big kids to little kids, Sparky Snowballs has been making smiles happen for over 20 years. If you're not in the mood to chill out with a snowball, Sparky's funnel cakes and fried Oreos are a perfect Sparky-licious treat every time. Are you having an event, party, or fundraiser? Call Sparky's to come on site. Remember to follow Sparky's on Facebook or visit SparkySnowballs.com to see where they'll be next.
The stifling heat of summer, the bitter cold of winter. What do they have in common? The extreme temperatures of both force your home's heating and cooling system to work overtime to keep you comfortable. And that can cost you a lot of money. Fortunately, your neighbors at Greenville Utilities have several ways you can save energy. And that means saving you money on your utility bills. Just go to GUC.com and look for ways to save. That's GUC.com.
College is hectic, but where you live shouldn't be. At Pirates Cove, you get your own quiet space and private bathroom. With 2 pools, a fitness center, EV chargers, the only student property with a new soccer mini pitch field, a business room for focus, and a quick ride to campus. No dorms, no drama, just the lifestyle you're looking for. Pirates Cove isn't just where you stay, it's where you live.
Great food, great atmosphere, and great service is Ottavola Market Cafe. Ottavola is simply a restaurant that focuses on that, being a great restaurant. There's something for everyone at Ottavola. The menu offers a variety of great choices like pastas, pizzas, sandwiches, soups, salads, and seasonal rotating selections. Lunch or dinner, Ottavola is always the right call. Call ahead and get Ottavola to go, or stop by the bar for a drink with friends. It's simple. Come and eat at Ottavola Market Cafe, Red Banks Road next to Food Lion, and OttavolaMarket.com. Ottavola, Pirates supporting pirates.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, W224EI Greenville, WDLX Washington, and W281CH Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Brown & Wood is your home of the best selection of GMC, Cadillac, Buick, and Mazda in Eastern North Carolina since 1937. Shop their entire inventory online at brownandwoodauto.com or visit them on Greenville Boulevard. Brown and Wood, Greenville's #1 dealership and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right. Can you hear me okay?
You got
You're high.
Check.
I got no snare.
Put some treble in it. I had to go up in my chair because Bryce's chair won't go down, and Bryce is a foot taller than me. So we are up here today, man.
Yeah, cloud nine.
I always wondered how the air was up here.
A little thin.
How we doing, man?
Man, I'm doing wonderful.
Good to hear. We'll do a quick baby 2 check-in. Everything good at the household?
Everything is good. Anna's on her toes, 100 mile an hour.
And you're helping out when you can?
Of course.
Good to hear.
Course.
I got a couple of things to do here with you, Bryce. We'll have a fun. We were asked earlier, what's your idea for the perfect tailgate? So me, you, Shirley, and Jared are going to do a tailgate draft.
Perfect.
We're going to pick
I'm hungry.
Well, I know. We always do that.
I know. That's good. That's our thing.
We're going to do a main, we're going to do a side, we're going to do a beverage, and we're going to do miscellaneous, which can be anything from an event, a game, something added to your tailgate. Could be anything. All right. But the first thing you said when you came in was about Coach Dale Steele and his passing. We'll talk to, I believe, both Junior Smith and Paul Troth coming up tomorrow on the show, who had different stints here at East Carolina with Coach Dale Steele. But he was here, I guess, with Ruff and in a capacity at ECU. And what do you remember about Coach Steele being a part of the staff?
I mean, just great guy. Had a great relationship with him. I mean, everybody had a great relationship with Coach Steele. I mean, he was awesome. Easygoing guy. Enjoyable to be around. He kind of had this aura of like wisdom.
Sure, yeah. Okay, I can see that.
So that was always cool with him, and then it was always funny. Like he would always remind us, after practice, tickets, get your tickets. And kind of like the way he would do it was kind of this little side gig. We'd say, "Oh, tickets," just because it was funny. Because he always bring up tickets, or he was always the one too to say like Harvey Hall. Dinner or, lunch, during when it would be catered. So I always remember him stepping up because Coach Ruff, had his order of who he called on and, all right, Coach Steele, and have his minutes to read after our, the practices. But Coach Steele was great. I'm hate to hear he's gone, and I definitely enjoyed the time I had with him. That's for sure.
I just remember him as like just a really nice man. It seemed like he treated everybody the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And just a really, really gentleman, great gentleman. And we're sad to hear that news that Coach Dale Steele had passed away. Bryce, talk a little football. We are 46 days away, by the way, on the
number 40s.
David Price Construction countdown to kickoff. We had a Rajay video.
Is that Rajay 47?
We had that yesterday, and then on Saturday we had Alex Harper, who wore the 40.
Smash anybody's grandma.
Okay, Alex, we know. By the way, J-Bone on the audio today.
I know, stranger in the house.
Bryce was wondering where you've been. So Bryce,
IR.
Well, that's what we told you. Actually, him and Chandler at 4:59 every Tuesday leave right before you walk in.
I guarantee it.
Come on, man.
Nah, actually, I believe it from Chandler, not J-Bone. J-Bone, he's brother.
Brother.
Yeah, I never leave early.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you're saying like you don't stay because of me. You just don't leave because you can't.
No, I don't leave early on Tuesdays. I never do. I'm either not here or I'm here the whole time.
He graduated from physical therapy. So he's on the other side now.
There we go.
He's going to be okay.
There you go.
Although he did say earlier, this is never going to feel good again.
It's never going to stop hurting. Never. I mean, I figured by now the swelling would be down, but I mean, I put any pressure on this at all, and my shin balloons up.
As a fellow athlete like Jarrett is, Bryce, do you have lingering injuries from your football days at all?
Thankfully, not really.
That's great.
I mean, my neck, I feel like I can never have a loose feeling spine up there in it's not my thoracic, but up in there, my knees for some reason I still get stuff done, but
I feel like that's probably a tall man thing. I feel like there's not a lot of tall guys over 30 that like their knees feel good.
Yeah, the knees take a long time.
I thought you meant
warm
there's
up.
not a lot of tall guys over 30.
Well, let me finish my sentence before you go, geez. Like, I was clearly still talking.
Too easy.
Why's your mic on?
Yeah.
Said my name.
But yeah, the knees.
Yeah, the knees. It's kind of aggravating too because I still like to like back squat and do things that in that form and fashion with some weight, and it is like it makes me mad because I feel like it just started happening.
Oh,
getting achy and not comfortable when I do that, so I gotta like figure other things out, and warm up more. And old.
You'd be good in one of them. I feel like it's more old school, Shirley, but there's pills for everything, and most of them involve your junk. It seems like, but I feel like in the 90s or whatever, like a Bayer ad or an Advil, it'd be like a man chopping some wood, and he kind of stop and hold his back a little bit,
rub his hands.
Yeah, oh, man. I feel like Bryce could be in one of them.
Yeah,
them
I
spots.
could definitely do it. I'm a good actor.
The power of BC.
Yeah.
Bryce, you are a good actor. We've had you in some roles.
Yeah.
We're going to have to bring that back.
Look out, there's a cougar.
Yeah.
Watch out for that cougar.
That.
What else you do?
Remember our Matthew McConaughey thing out there?
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Let's stay the same age. All right. Yeah, we got to give Bryce another role here. Jared's a big movie guy. We talk movie. You watched anything? You and Anna watched anything lately?
We watched Heavyweights last night.
Now, why in the world would you watch that?
I don't know. Anna said, "Have you seen Heavyweights?" And I said, "Not in a long time." We didn't finish it, but we did watch it, and I always thought that movie was funny.
So it was Ben Stiller, the bad guy.
Yeah, Ben Stiller's the bad guy.
Great role.
Yeah,
classic role.
There was a lot of guys from the Mighty Ducks on there.
Okay. Goldberg, the goalie, maybe, or was it another?
Goldberg was there. I don't remember the names, but yeah,
classic. All right, heavyweights.
Yeah, Coyote Ugly.
Okay, yeah, another one
fairly
from back in the day.
Yeah.
So are y'all more that era movies? Like nothing
I
new?
would say so.
Yeah.
And it's a rarity that we actually have watched any movies,
right?
But I guess now we're a little more stagnant, so. Yeah, we pop on a flick we don't ever hardly finish them, but
In 7 to 8 years, your baby girl will be 7 to 8, and Davis will be 10. I want you to watch Sheep Detectives with the family. You heard about that?
Detective.
The Sheep Detectives.
I don't think so.
I have watched it twice. I watched it by myself, waiting for the girls to return from New Jersey, and then I watched it with my wife and daughter. But it's Hugh Jackman. It's a murder mystery kind of, so I like that part of it.
Yeah.
But it's also got talking sheep, so the kids will like it. And there's some tears. Did you cry at all, Jared?
No, but there are some sad moments.
Yeah, welled up a little bit.
Does Jared cry? Do you cry?
Do you cry?
Sometimes.
Did you cry when
makes you cry?
Broke your ankle?
No. I figured that would have been the time.
What's the last movie that made you cry?
Semi-pro. When Coffee Black takes off his Spurs jersey and runs to the Tropics locker room. That gives me the chills.
That's hilarious. So are you more pain cry or like emotional cry? Like what's gonna make you cry? Emotional or pain?
I'm like every time I laugh semi-hard, like tears start to come out.
Like sad tears though.
Sad tears. Kyle Busch dying. That was good for me. That was tough.
Yeah. So you're an emotional guy. So he can tolerate pain, clearly.
I think I would be on that emotional side as well.
Yeah.
Bryce.
Yeah.
I welled up a few times in Sheep Detectives.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Be honest.
You don't got to pull too hard on my heartstrings to get me to...
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I may be big, but, soft on it.
You cry them fat kids in Heavyweights? It's like, I bet a clip looked like that when he was a boy.
Oh, man.
All right, Bryce, rule changes.
Dude, like you mentioned that. Is that an occupation for, let's say, like, hey, let's just change everything yearly?
You're asking, is that somebody's job?
Yeah, like is that necessary to just change something yearly rules on football?
You sound like a man that don't like change.
I don't, not that type. Just man.
All right, well let's see how
difficult we've made it.
Let's see what you think about these changes.
I hope we didn't do the NFL kickoff stuff.
All right, well these are college football.
Right, like I hope we're not.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I see what you're saying. All right, so for the 2026 season. Okay, under a new rule, a player disqualified for targeting for the first time during the season, regardless of when it occurs, may participate in the next game. So that means, currently, if you are penalized for targeting in the second half, you miss the next game.
Yeah.
This is saying if that's your first time, you would not have to miss the next game.
Well, good.
I think that's a good change.
Yeah, targeting to me it benefits me on my side of the ball more so, but man.
I really think it's some of them are blatant, and I think it's for the defensive player's safety more than anything.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I know you need to make this hit and make this tackle.
Blatant
but what you just did,
Yeah,
you're going to break your freaking neck.
Yeah, like blatant stuff, like
and there's a ton of accidental targeting, like you said. One of the best rules they made was on top of the targeting, which was we're going to review every targeting.
Yes,
because before that they were just chunking guys out of the game without even looking. Yeah. So I agree with you that you got to look at it because what are you doing if a tight end like Bryce Williams lowers his head to get the extra yard and just happens to meet his? It can be a gray area. If a player is disqualified for targeting a second time during the season, he'll be required to miss the first half of the next game. Player is disqualified for a third targeting during the season, the player will be required to miss an entire game. No, so I think what this is saying is miss the first half of the next game. Well, either way, okay. So you don't have the miss the first half if you're disqualified in the second half of the previous week's game. I think that's what it's saying.
So are you still getting? But you still get kicked out.
You're booted. Yeah.
But why? What is why boot?
What is that? What is that all about?
I feel like that's extreme.
That's too extreme.
The guy gets called for target and he has to miss the game, and it could be like the first play.
I'm going the other way, Bryce. I say if you get called for 3 holding penalties in the same game, you're out of here. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
I feel like the disqualification is
conference.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Then there's more about appeals and all this stuff. Blah blah blah. Fair catch kick under another rule approved. A team can choose to attempt a kick after a completed or awarded fair catch. The kick will be a field goal. All right, I'm very confused now. A team can choose to attempt a kick after a completed or awarded fair catch. Oh, okay. So I guess it's saying if there's 10 seconds to go, a team punts from their own end zone. And you fair catch, you can kick. Could you not do that before? I'm confused on that. The kick will be a field goal place kick with the holder, no tee, or a drop kick from the spot where the returner caught the ball. I'm confused about this. Could you not do this previously? Somebody help me out with that one. Other rule changes. On punts where the jersey number exceptions are... I'm not even reading this. I don't know. I wanted to get to the one about... Here we go. Offensive pass interference penalties will be 10 yards. Previously, it was 15 yards. How do you feel about that?
Offensive pass interference, 10 yards.
Now it's 10 yards instead of 15.
Well, as a fan, yeah, I thought 15 was probably excessive. I look at 15 like, oh man, you just did a personal foul.
You killed a drive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But is defense staying there?
So help me out, Jarrett. If you, or Bryce, I know what it is in the NFL. In college football, guy runs a 7-yard route, gets pass interference is called. Is that a 7-yard penalty or a 15-yard penalty? In
15.
college? It's 15.
Yeah.
It's like spot in the NFL, right? Yeah. Okay.
Spot, is it 15 from the spot of the foul or from the
from the line of scrimmage?
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, Jared, to answer your question, I believe defense is still 15.
This feels like change for the sake of change.
Yeah. One thing, how would y'all feel about this? I know, Bryce, you're like, why, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I feel like this is broke. It's 3rd and 18. Quarterback's getting rushed. He throws a little dump off about 6-7 yards. Defensive holding. Linebackers holding the slot receiver or whatever. Defensive holding. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Yeah, no.
Get rid of the automatic first down.
Yeah, what does that mean? Like, what if it's... How do you go 5-yard penalty, automatic first down?
Because that's how they do it. That's how they say it's done. Hands to the face. Illegal hands to the face on 3rd and 24.
It should just be 3rd and 14.
Incomplete pass. What is that, a 5 or a 15?
I think it's 10.
Automatic first down. Jeez. Get rid of the automatic first downs.
Or just don't put yardage on it at that point.
The defense is already behind. Like, no offense to you offensive guys, but I hate the automatic first downs. I feel like it's almost cheating on offense.
It should just be one or the other. It should either just be 10 or it should just be automatic first down.
I think it should be yards. And you replay 3rd down, and you got a better chance now because you moved up some. But we got to get rid of the automatic first downs. It's killing me.
Agree.
Thank you. Anything you need changed?
No. I mean, I'm fine.
And Bryce, you want to go back to the old kickoffs?
Yeah.
Just the way it was?
Yeah. Let's shorten these games up a little bit. Like,
are you sure?
The TV timeouts are like...
Oh, the TV timeouts?
45 minutes.
Okay, I'm with you. Oh, I thought you meant like the...
No, the game clock's fine. But, like...
You want like 5 minutes a quarter?
There's too much break in
like
the play. And I get you got to appease advertisers and ESPN and Fox and everybody.
I'm with you, man.
But it seems like a channel turner.
All right.
They make it long with them.
Oh, wait.
Man.
Okay, teams can now attempt onside kicks at any time, removing restrictions. But I think you still have to tell the other team, right?
In the NFL, you still got to.
I hate that.
Yeah, why do you got to tell them?
That's
like how that defeats the.
Hey, why don't we make them tell every play? Hey, here's what we're going to run here.
Run for the A gap.
See if you can stop
your guy there.
Hey, we're going to throw to that guy right there. Y'all watch out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Well, we're blitzing our corner over here. So just so you know.
The whole, hey, I'm going to give you, like, who does that? That's not the point of athletics and competition. I'm going to show you my card. Why do they make show their card in poker?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, might as well.
It really seems like they're trying to
I'm
turn
all
it into...
in. All in, but wow, you must have something good. No. I got nothing over here. Oh, okay. Well, I'll go all in, too.
Golly.
You need more examples, Jared?
Sorry. We kind of interrupted. What would you like to say, Jared? All right, cool. Put me off.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll get our tailgate draft and Pirate Radio Outdoors.
How many options do I got on my draft? How many picks I got?
So we're going 4 picks each, but you have to draft 1 main, 1 side, 1 beverage, 1 miscellaneous.
Beverage.
Well, and we'll see how generic or specific we're going to get with those. I like doing it where it's generic.
Yeah, generic.
So only one of y'all, because y'all are going after the same thing. And we'll see who gets there.
Oh, heck. Take it.
We'll take a break, come back, have more for you. Hour 3 with Slim 80, Bryce Williams after this.
there's barbecue. And then there's Social Q Smokehouse, where smoked meat junkies and meat freaks get their fix. In Morehead City, we're taking the art of wood-fired smoke to a whole new level. Texas-style brisket with a perfect bark, tender pulled pork, and savory sides made from scratch daily. No shortcuts, no compromise. Need food fast? Try our easy grab-and-go dinners, or order our premium smoked proteins and sides in bulk. Visit the porch at Social Q Smokehouse in Morehead City, Thursday through Monday, or order online at order.socialqsmokehouse.com.
Is your car making strange noises, or that check engine light still won't go away? At Bell's Fork Truck and Auto Service in Greenville, we take the stress out of car care, from quick oil changes to full service repairs. And diesel truck service too. Our certified technicians deliver high quality work without the high dealership prices. No guesswork, no pressure. Just honest, dependable service to get you back on the road with confidence. Don't let a small issue turn into a costly repair. Stop by today or schedule your service now. Bell's Fork Truck and Auto Service, keeping Greenville moving.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
Recalculating.
You are now in the middle of nowhere. Well, not exactly. Welcome to Martin County, the middle of nowhere, but the center of everything. Just 80 miles from the Outer Banks, 90 from Raleigh, and less than 30 minutes from East Carolina University and the Pamlico River. Kayak the Roanoke River, dance in downtown Williamston, or just watch horses do their thing in farm life. So yeah, you could stay stressed, or you have arrived at peace. Martin County, get lost in the best way.
Miss Shirley, play my dad's commercial now.
Okay, Lincoln, you got it.
Looking for the best ride on four wheels? I'm Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts in Greenville. From parts to sales to service, we've got you covered with E-Z-Go, Club Car, and rugged utility carts ready to roll. Locally owned and operated, we'll even deliver right to you. Come see me on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School, or visit 360golfcarts.com.
360 Golf Carts, pirates supporting pirates. Arr!
Looking for the perfect bottle of wine or something a little more unique? Discover Simply Divine Oil and Wine in Arlington Village. With a huge selection of hand-picked wines and gourmet olive oils, there's something for every taste. Not sure what to choose? Kimberly and her expert team are always ready to guide you, answer your questions, and help you find your new favorite. Join the fun with wine tastings twice a month or test your knowledge at trivia every Thursday. Follow Simply Divine Oil and Wine on Facebook and Instagram to stay in the know. Simply Divine Oil and Wine. Elevate your pour.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Dixon Williams, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear hit a home run for me when I needed my custom shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates.
This is Caleb Reynolds, lead minister at Eastern Pines Church, and I'd love to invite you to join us this Sunday at 9 and 10:30 at 3380 Portertown Road in Greenville. At Eastern Pines Church, you'll find real people, uplifting worship, and a place where your family can grow in your faith. Come see what God is doing right here in Greenville. We'd love to welcome you home at Eastern Pines Church. Visit easternpineschurch.com for more information.
Church services brought to you by S&K Trapping, East Coast Grading, Gregory Pool, Driven Details, East Coast Access, Cardinal Lock and Key, and RentAFishTank.com.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation. This is Lady Pirate Marissa, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across Eastern North Carolina, where all residents are membership eligible. Members experience in-person and service, competitive savings and loan rates, everything from auto, boat, and home loans, First Flight has you covered. Stop by one of our local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Thank you, Jarrett. Shirley Rhodes, Clip Brock, and Bryce Williams. Coming up at 5:45, head coach of the Pitt County All-Stars that won earlier today in Georgia to advance to the Southeast Regional Final, one win away from the Little League Softball World Series. Jack Allen will join us coming up in about 20 minutes.
Great respect.
Ton of respect to him. He had a great fist pump after the win. He did like a 180 fist pump. It looked pretty cool on ESPN. Thank you, Jared. All right, we're going to do this is a question from Jack earlier, your perfect tailgate. We're going to do a tailgate draft. So what I'm going to do we're going to do a snake draft. Do you know anything about snakes, Jared?
I know God made them look like our fingers.
Yeah. So whoever the wheel lands on will get to choose their draft order. First, second, third, fourth.
Pick first.
No, if they want to, or they can pick second, third, fourth.
If they don't want to pick first,
so I'm going to show you how we're going to do it. So Clip gets to pick his draft spot, and I'm going to pick fourth, so I get the back-to-back.
Wow.
4 and 5.
How do you get back-to-back?
Because we're doing a snake draft, and God made snakes. We talked about it a moment ago, Bryce.
Right.
All right. Second choosing their draft position will be Jared Watkins.
I want first.
All right. So then
me and
Shirley, this is for second and third. Bryce, would you rather go second or third? And if you go second, you got to wait a little while longer for the second round. Third, you get a little sooner.
I'll go third.
So you'll go here and there.
I'll go third.
And then Shirley, you will pick second. All right. Well, you have to pick a main, a side. So we're going 4 rounds. Main, side, beverage, and miscellaneous.
So is main like first round, beverage, second?
No. You can do it any order you want.
Oh.
Any order you want.
Okay.
You can do whatever you like, as T.I. says. Jarrett, first pick.
This is tough. A lot of prospects on the board, but I have to go cold beer.
Gummit.
Superstitious beers. Superstitious beers.
Now, it is generic. It's not a brand. So he is taking cold beer. You can take hot beer, bro.
No.
I was thinking about just taking alcohol, but that seemed a little too far.
We would have booted you out of the draft. All right, Shirley, one beverage off the board. What is your pick?
Beverage, correct?
No, you pick whatever you want.
I can pick whatever I want. All
Anything.
right. For my main, I'm going to go ribs.
What up, Maine? Ribs.
I want to go to Shirley's tailgate. Got ribs.
She said
I was
one
thinking
thing.
hot dogs.
It ain't over yet.
She could bring a litter box for her side.
That's true.
But what's in the litter box? Bryce,
What's
you
in the
are
box?
up.
I mean, since we've gotten I'm going to go with food because I don't want to be hungry. I'm going to go probably like burgers.
Final answer?
Yeah, I mean, the beer's gone, so I'll just get food.
Burgers. All right. Main, side, bev. I got back to back here.
Oh, you got beverage?
Huh?
Oh, you're okay.
That says burgers.
But you said you're thinking beverage.
Well, I got 2 picks here, so I'm gonna go ahead and take. Sweet tea.
Wow.
And then I'm gonna add a food here, which is probably. You know what? I want this to be inclusive. I would prefer like bratwurst or maybe even some. Well, I shouldn't say. In case y'all want to pick them, I'm gonna go hot dogs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just go hot dogs because I feel like kids will like it. Adults can grab them.
Yeah.
Sweet tea and hot dogs are my pick, so I still got to get a side and a miscellaneous. All right, Bryce, you're up. You have burgers. You need a side, beverage, or miscellaneous.
I mean, I don't want to go thirsty, so just give me a bottle of water.
All right, you're going the old H2O.
It's the H2O.
For a hot September tailgate.
Exactly.
A burger with a water. Not bad. Not bad at all.
That's right.
You could have sloppy steaks. Shirley.
For my side, I'm going to go potato salad, mustard based.
Show me potato salad.
Ding.
All right, potato salad. Shirley going to ribs and tater salad. I'm with you, Bryce. I'm going to Shirley's tailgate.
So far, Shirley's, she's good. I'm like making my burgers and I'm eyeballing Shirley's tailgate.
Right.
And I'm bailing and mooching off of Shirley.
All right, the bone. You have 2 picks. What's going with your cold beer?
So I got back-to-back. We're not trying to spend all day cooking. We're loading up the coolers and everything, so we're just going to stop off at Bojangles on the way over.
He's the game day box.
Chicken. Big Bo box, full of chicken.
Yeah, Bo box.
No specifics, so I'm going to go fried chicken.
All right.
And what's your next pick? So you got the ludicrous right now, chicken and beer.
Yeah.
I'll go with just some potato chips for the side.
Okay.
With your fried chicken.
Yeah, I ain't going there.
We're not there to eat.
That is true. He has commandeered all the beer.
That is.
So Bryce,
The rest of us are going to have dry tailgates.
Yeah.
Depending on what your side is, like, or maybe if people don't like chicken, you could say, "Hey, burger for a beer." Make a trade.
Okay, barter.
Shirley, you're back up. You need a beverage. Yeah, beverage and miscellaneous.
All right, for my beverage, I am going to go with a classic lemonade, homemade lemonade.
That sounds good too.
Hot summer, early fall day.
She's on it. Shirley's on it.
What'd you say?
Jay is killing us because none of us took like barbecue, like no pig. Like we didn't. None of us have a pig out there.
No.
That is a major oversight. I should have done that.
Yeah.
But I went too basic with hot dogs.
I honestly thought someone was going to get that before I got to it.
I lost the draft.
I just went with my first gut thought.
Bryce, you are up, and you have water and burgers right now.
Nice.
This is a pretty basic B tailgate.
Yeah,
I gotta say.
so I'm gonna go my side burgers, and we're gonna go chips is lame. I think like a pasta salad would be good.
Damn.
Burger.
Ooh.
Damn. I wanted
My
that.
mother-in-law made like this Italian. I'm getting specific here. She made like a tortellini Italian the chopped salad. What's it called? Like, anyways, it's gonna come to me. It's pasta salad.
I hate pasta salad and
Suddenly
potato
salad?
salad are taken.
It had a bunch of like meats in it too.
Oh.
I can't. Grinder. A grinder.
Oh, Jared, you're on Grinder.
Grinder salad. I think it's Italian grinder pasta salad or something.
All right, cool.
Something like that.
Oh, that hate is on them, man.
All right, back-to-back picks.
Back to backs. Let's turn it on.
Bryce, damn, dude. It's a snake draft.
You know why they call it a snake draft?
God made snakes, and
It's
so it
snakes
goes
around.
like if you pick, it's like first, second, third, fourth, third, second, first, second, third, fourth, third. That works like that.
Okay.
Because if I had the fourth pick in every round, I get screwed.
That's right.
This makes it more even for everybody.
That's true.
All right.
Won't be fair.
I'm gonna go with a television setup, so I have games on.
That was good.
That's my miscellaneous.
Oh, see, I've been thinking food the whole time.
Again, it can be anything, I guess, but
I think I know what my Melissa is.
I'm going TV with games. With games on.
I have it.
And my side, I feel like I've screwed up here because, like, I could go fries or tater tots or something.
What do you have? You have hot dogs?
Yeah, and like, man, I wanted that pasta salad
Tater
really bad.
tots,
You could implement barbecue with your side.
That's not fair.
I'd go tater tots with fries. Hot dogs. That'd be fun.
You know what?
Tater tots.
You are a tot guy.
I prefer a veggie tray, but I'm thinking hot day. Let's go fruit tray.
Nice.
So you got your watermelon, your strawberries, your grapes, cantaloupe,
melon.
Yep, your hydration fruits.
All right, assorted fruits. There will be assorted fruits at my tailgate. We go to Bryce Williams, your final pick.
My miscellaneous, and I'm thinking food, but you've kind of made me. I'm going.
So can I say something?
Oh yeah.
think of like things you would find at a tailgate that aren't food related.
Oh,
that was kind of what I was thinking.
That's where I'm at.
All right.
And neither one of y'all have mentioned this, and I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
It's hotter than mule out there.
Oh,
a dang pop-up tent.
Oh no, we are baking in the sun.
Y'all are baking.
I just figured there'd be some trees around.
But
Yeah,
not
maybe.
everywhere. Not everywhere. Still hotter than mule out there. And you know how you can get internet, Jared? I'll let you come if you bring beer. Shirley can come. She ought to bring that. But I would appreciate if you're a guest to bring something to my house of ribs.
May I bring my television inside your tent to watch games?
Yes.
Bryce got a tent. Tim Pernetti said it ain't no freaking tent.
Ain't no freaking tent.
All right, Shirley, your miscellaneous.
Okay, so my miscellaneous, if I could trade some ribs for a little space in your pop-up tent, a light game of catch with a little football.
Oh, that's always fun. That's fun.
So you got a football.
Yes.
All right. Because you're right. I mean, this is bare bones tailgate. So my guests are kind of twiddling their thumbs. At least we have a TV.
Yeah.
Bryce's guests have nothing. They're just sitting under a tent.
They're just chilling.
Well, they're talking like they should.
Yeah, they're eating a little.
Phones down.
They're not sitting because I ain't got chairs.
And here's how
I bring my cell phone.
Here's how I envision, after eating a ton of ribs and some potato salad, it's going to kind of sit in your stomach a little bit. So if we exchange and get a little spot in the tent, you can sit in a chair and just kind of go back and forth.
Yeah, ain't no chairs. You didn't draft the chair.
Oh, that's right.
True.
That's true.
We're all
That's
standing
true.
up.
Sitting on the ground.
Still under the tent,
Under
though.
the tent.
I just realized I'm not wearing any clothes in this.
Oh, man.
That should have been my miscellaneous. All right, Jarrett.
We're all naked?
Yeah.
This is the first tailgate.
That's one hell of a sunburn.
We
I'm
have
just saying.
leaves over our parts. Jarrett.
Everybody's picking at food, getting inebriated. Got to have something to do. Let's cut a rug. I'm going to take a DJ.
You're bringing a DJ?
Damn straight.
I figured like
A
Bluetooth
Spotify
speaker.
playlist?
No, man, this is a party.
boombox.
No, hell no.
Dang, he just
I
bought
don't.
a thing.
We're distracted by the women and the beer. We don't have time to go on Spotify and be like, well, I want this in the queue. I want this in the queue. So
You're
somebody's
distracted by how are you distracted by women and beer? What do you mean?
Busy drinking, and then you're trying to mac and
Okay.
have some plans after the game.
Okay.
So you don't want to spend time playing the music.
Fair. All right. Fair.
I mean, I get it.
I know. And I'm going to be nice, and I'm going to give you his equipment as well.
Yeah,
because all you have right now is a DJ.
He's the guy.
Like Morgan Ayler shows up.
Yeah,
that'll be fun.
There you go, acapella, I guess.
Yeah, he's definitely going acapella.
I'm just drafting music. That's what I'm writing down.
All right. Matt said, no clothes, the tent is the best thing so far. Dang, Bryce, bring a bag of Cheetos. No phone zone, water gun fights. I mean, somebody did miss like margaritas. Like nobody said liquor. But again,
but if it's a hot day,
it's a lot of work.
That's a lot of dehydration there.
All right, so Jarrett Watkins is at his tailgate with fried chicken and potato chips. Classic combo. Wash that down with ice cold beer. And grab it out of the cooler.
Yeah.
So cold. And the DJ is playing the tunes.
Yeah. Well, Alan Jackson.
Spoon. He's playing the spoons. You don't have the.
Shirley Rhodes has ribs. No plates, no napkins, no anything. Just ribs.
Right off the grill.
Hey, right off the grill, man.
With tater salad. As far as meals go, that's probably the best pregame meal you're going to get. Wash it down with some lemonade and toss around the football. You're tailgating. You want to throw around the old pigskin. Bryce Williams has burgers, an American classic. Maybe the steal of the draft, pasta salad, 11th overall. I love a pasta salad at a tailgate.
Cold.
You're drinking that with cold water, and you're in a tent. So I think body temperature wise, this would be the best one to go to.
Yeah.
You're in the shade. You got cold water, cold pasta salad.
Yeah.
I have hot dogs. Who doesn't love a dog in the summer?
Dog.
With some fruit. We're going healthy.
Yep.
Your watermelon, your cantaloupe, your grapes, along with some sweet tea, Southern tradition, and a TV to watch those ball games before you head inside Dowdy Ficklin Stadium.
Man, I'm fired up.
I think we all have people would go to all of our tailgates.
Mine's so good, nobody's going in the game.
Maybe.
Yours is too, TV and music. Those are the two.
If I eat enough of those ribs and potato salad, I may just hang out by the TV because I may nod off before I even get into the stadium.
Yeah.
Go into a food coma.
And if I'm at Bryce's, I'm just I'm double dipping in the pasta salad. I'm all right.
We're just visiting
right into the bowl. Real quick, we got to go Pirate Radio Outdoors, brought to you by Stroud's Marine. Stroud's Marine stocked up with over 26,000 pre-owned parts from propellers, lower units, trim units, electrical and fuel parts, just about everything you need for your outboard. For more information, visit StroudsMarine.com. Strouds Marine, your best source for salvaged outdoor parts. Bryce, you been doing anything on the water, in the woods, whatever?
We haven't got to the water, but we did spend some time in the woods. Me and Davis took a little trek. We're on the pursuit of some land. So, just went exploring there and then went to the hunt land to check on the cameras and the foliage starting to cover up the cameras, so just cutting clear paths for the cameras. Took some cameras up to, I guess they need to update, new batteries and all that jazz. So just a little refresher, ride the property, see how things are looking. So just little preparation stuff, making sure everything's live and get ready for the season. So trying to get out there as much as I can.
There we go. Pirate Radio Outdoors, Stroud's Marine, StroudsMarine.com. And just like football season is around the corner, 46 days away from ECU Bama, hunting season, deer season, approaching, right?
When's season's 46 days away, which is the opening game is what date?
September 5th, I believe.
Yeah, so it's just a touch before deer season.
There we go. Bryce, thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for having me.
Have fun at your tailgate.
Yeah, y'all can come.
Appreciate you, bud. We'll take a time out, come back when we return. We'll check in real quick with Jack Allen. His Pitt County softball team winners today. If they beat Florida tomorrow, they are in the Little League Softball World Series right here in Greenville. That'll be awesome. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live after this.
Aloha, O's fans. Summer is in full swing, and so is Hawaiian Shirt Weekend at the Yard. Catch the O's take on the Atlanta Braves Friday, July 24th and Saturday, July 25th at 7:05 p.m. Be one of 20,000 fans to score a Birdland Hawaiian shirt presented by Old Bay. Don't miss out on one of Birdland's favorite giveaways. Perfect for repping the O's at the Yard, at the beach, and everywhere in between. Get your tickets at Orioles.com/tickets.
You want the college experience, the campus, the community, the feeling that your life is about to take shape. At Pitt Community College, you get all of that. PCC graduates move on to a university or launch careers they love with little or no debt. Registration for fall semester is going on now. Classes begin August 14th. Your future, your college. Pitt Community College. Let's get started. Start your future today at pittcc.edu/get started.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs. Like passing that drug test, congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and of course, all your favorites, flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
Play it again, sport. Buy, sell, trade. Great deals never felt so good. So good, so good, so good. I saved a bunch of cash. Buy, sell, trade. Using my gear like I never knew I could. Play It Again Sports. Buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership.
Eastern North Carolina's newest concert destination is here. It's Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, a brand new state-of-the-art outdoor amphitheater with room for 30,000 fans. Reserve your seat or grab a spot on the lawn and enjoy food trucks, vendors, cold beer, and cocktails all night long. It's just a short drive away right off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids.
On October 9th, it's country music star Brantley Gilbert, along with special guests John Morgan and Jay Webb. For tickets, visit CarolinaCrossroadsAmp.com.
Phelps Chevrolet is the dealer to see, or a car or a truck or an SUV. The best service and quality, that's the Phelps guarantee. Phelps Chevrolet, the name you can trust. Phelps Chevrolet, you can count on us. The name you can depend on. Phelps Chevrolet.
Dixieland. Michelob Ultra is brewed here. So is the feeling when we rally together behind one team. From the pitch to the pool, Superior is brewed here. Michelob Ultra, proud sponsor of the U.S. men's national soccer team. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
This is Chris Johnson, CJ2K. You listen to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Michaels and Gayquee Family and Cosmetic Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. Their mission is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Visit them at 2330 Hemby Lane in Greenville or call 752-1600. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Cliff.
All right, looked up at ESPN earlier today and saw a fella that I've known for his entire life pretty much. Wonderful boy, Jack Allen, who's the head coach of the Pitt County All-Stars down in Georgia. They had a dramatic win today on ESPN. They'll play Florida tomorrow and, trying to advance to the Little League Softball World Series right here in Greenville. And Jack Allen joins us on the Turner Home Team Live line. Coach, congrats. How you doing, Jack?
Hey, thanks, man. Been a whirlwind 24 hours or whatever it has been. A lot of emotions.
Man, so you had a 3-0 lead. Georgia fights back, and then you're down a couple in the final inning, and you do it with 2 outs, a 2-out rally, and a big 2-run, I guess considered a single, would have been a double or a triple, whatever, but a walk-off win. How about that last inning, Jack? What'd you tell the team going into the final inning?
Oh, man, last couple innings there, we just try to keep them up, man. Just trying to keep them engaged. And, we got down to our final strike with nobody on base. With nobody on, 2 outs. And 3-2 pitch went our way. It was a close pitch. And then, bottom of our lineup, they came through. Next girl gets a hit. And then we get a line drive and get something going, man. And then, Gemma Braxton hits a bomb there down the left field line. Just absolutely killed it, and the game was over as soon as she touched it, basically.
It's an awesome highlight, and Jack, you had a great 180 fist pump too. That looked great on ESPN. I just want to say.
Yeah, we lost 3-2 extra inning game in 7 innings yesterday. This Florida team we're playing tomorrow, and they hit a walk off, basically very very similar stuff to center field, and so we were up 2-1 in the 7th and let it get away from us, and so it's pretty cool emotion there. We were down. They were the home team from Warner Robins, and so they had a big contingent there, and we're pretty loud, and our girls were able to battle through.
Man, that's awesome. Saw the rally wigs, I think, in the dugout, so it looks like even down going into that final inning, the girls were still having fun, and like you said, you got to keep the spirits up. You never know what can happen, and man, it was awesome to see y'all get it done today.
We're going to need all y'all support. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock, ESPN. two really, really, really good teams. And man, we're gonna need all the support we can get. Y'all, Pirate Nation, I know y'all watching. Pull us through.
Jack, so what's the rest of the night like? Y'all getting dinner or anything? Is there like film study? What kind of fun are the girls gonna have tonight?
Yeah, there's some film study for me involved, and the girls, I told them, man, go savor it, enjoy it, and I think I don't remember. I told them 7:30 or 8 o'clock. Man, we're just gonna live in the moment and let them just enjoy this win until the end, and then when it gets to about 8 o'clock, we're gonna flip the page and focus on what we came here to do, which is win the tournament.
Well, Jack, congrats, man, and congrats to the girls. And either way, we'll celebrate you when we get back. But let's hook up when y'all get back in town. Hopefully, representing the Southeast and playing right here in Pitt County for a World Series. That'd be awesome, man.
Yeah, man, we're looking forward to it.
All right, Jack, thank you. There is Jack Allen, head coach of the Pitt County softball team. Walk-off win today. If you haven't seen it, check out those highlights. I don't know if we've posted it yet, but we'll have that up for you on our social media. And it was a great walk-off win. Shirley was standing up celebrating during the show, and I was tuned in as well. I think it was during the Dave Woloshin interview.
Yes, so and I was trying to be as quiet as I possibly could because I knew, I didn't want to interrupt, but I was pacing back here.
I know those situations. I had it when Washington beat Tampa in the playoffs. I had a quiet, huge celebration, but that was really fun to see. So 10 a.m. I think he said
10 a.m. on ESPN.
ESPN
on the mothership.
All right, check it out on Wednesday. We'll get our final break in. We'll come back, get ready to wrap things up on a Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this.
Hello, friends. There are certain places where magic happens in golf. Augusta, St. Andrews, Pinehurst, and the Birdie Bar. Here, every drive feels 30 yards longer, and every friend suddenly becomes a swing coach after 2 or 3 beers. Step inside for world-class golf simulators, great drinks, and the kind of atmosphere that makes even a triple bogey feel memorable. The Birdie Bar in Greenville, where the only bad lie is the one that says, you don't have time for golf.
Hello, Pirate fans. Jeff Stein coming at you from Brown & Wood Buick GMC, and truck month continues. We've got Sierra 1500, 0% for 5 years. You heard me right, 0%. Sierra 2500 HDs 4.9 plus $2,000 in purchase allowance. Canyon Elevation 3.9 for 5 years plus $3,000 purchase allowance. Only at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. We've got 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
If you need an appliance fast, head to Appliances Superstore in Greenville. They have the largest selection of in-stock appliances in Eastern North Carolina, including trusted brands like Speed Queen, so you can skip the wait and take home what you need today. Visit their new convenient location at 301 Plaza Drive and discover incredible savings on top brands. Visit their website, appliancessuperstore.com, and click the in-stock menu to shop the exact appliances they have ready today. Appliances Superstore. If it's in your home tomorrow, it's because it's in our store today. Go Pirates!
Looking for friendly service and hometown convenience? Make it Country Mart in Pitt County. Country Mart is your one-stop shop for fresh hot food, cold drinks, snacks, fuel, and everyday essentials, all with the fast, friendly service you can count on. And now with 3 locations. A brand new Country Mart is now open on Highway 11 right across from Aiden Grifton High School. From breakfast biscuits to afternoon pick-me-ups and the best fuel prices in town, Country Mart keeps Pitt County moving. Country Mart, local, convenient, and always friendly.
Hey Pirate Nation, Frank Etheridge here with First Flight Credit Union. Ready to save money on your current automobile loan? Right now, our road to savings couldn't be faster. At First Flight, we're making borrowing easy with our limited time auto refinance promotion. Apply today at one of our branches located in Greenville, New Bern, Havelock, Morehead City, and Cary to see how one of our experienced lenders can beat your current auto loan rate by 0.5%. All local residents are membership eligible. Terms and conditions do apply. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Go Pirates!
Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Aiden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live.
Before anyone walks into your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all of Eastern North Carolina.
If you're looking to make someone's day a little sweeter, Nothing Bundt Cakes has the perfect treat. From our bite-sized buntinis to our delicious 8 and 10-inch bundt cakes, every cake is baked fresh daily and topped with our signature cream cheese frosting. Birthdays, celebrations, office treats, or just because. There's always a reason for a bundt cake. Come see us in Greenville in the Law Promenade Shopping Center near Longhorn and let us help you share a little joy, one bundt at a time. Nothing Bundt Cakes. Make life a little sweeter every day.
This is Marcus Crandall, former ECU Pirate and Grey Cup champion. And you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. It was a pretty good day for the stock market. The NASDAQ was up 329 points for a total of 25,837. The S&P was up 65 for a total of 7,509. And the Dow was up 385 points for a total of 52,224 points. That is your Wells Fargo Advisors financial report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
I feel like we packed a lot into this show.
Yeah.
Had an Appliances Superstore opponent preview with Dave Woloshin from Memphis. Talked about ABS coming to college baseball with Mike Mullis. Recapped the British Open. Mike Mullis' World Cup recap, of course. We did a whole tailgate draft. Talked about some new college football rules. Talked to the head coach of the Pitt County girls softball team looking to win the Southeast Regional on Wednesday. Trying to get to the Little League Softball World Series, which will be right here in Greenville. Covered a lot, and we'll do the same coming up on Wednesday as we talk to our regulars, Ken Watlington, Donnell Coley. Also, got some former Pirates joining us as well, and Paul Troth will join us coming up on Wednesday. Also, Mark Brown, CamdenChat.com. O's and Red Sox postponed. Are you aware of that, Shirley?
No, I was unaware. Thank you for letting me know that.
I just
because
saw that.
We were supposed to pick up that game at 6:30. So.
Okay, yeah. So make an adjustment. That game has been postponed tonight. So the Red Sox win streak will roll over another day.
Wow.
And we'll talk to Mark coming up on Wednesday. Wonder if that means a doubleheader tomorrow. They were scheduled to play Wednesday night. We'll find that out later.
It's likely they're going to do a day-night doubleheader probably.
Could be. But that game not going on the Bucs scoreboard. We will have 3 hours worth of fine quality programming coming your way Wednesday, 3 o'clock, all new edition of Pirate Radio Live. For Jared Watkins, Shirley Rhodes, and the crew here, thanks for tuning in. Talk to you tomorrow. I am Clip Rock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice